it's Nikki. Welcome to another character quest video. So today is Itto's video. I meet my main in this video. So I'm so excited to share this with you. It's an emotional roller coaster. I love this Oni man. Let's head over to the table of contents. First up, we have the story, demos and trailers, lore and voice lines, theories, and at the very end, we have the character log, which is when I talk about my personal opinions of the characters, like their arcs, their relationships, where I think they're going, how they'll fit in the story moving forward, their significance, and of course, how much they mean to me. So let's get into it. Okay, so I'm excited for today's character quest because, like, this is the hot one. Like, just look at him. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, are those beetles? I've seen those around in Izuma. Not the red one though, just the purple one.
すみません。また手伝ってもらいたいことがあります。今回は天領奉行直々に冒険者協会へと依頼された重要かつ危険な任務です。
Can we say we only exclusively do favors for the Kamisato siblings?
そこであなたたちの名が挙がりました。それほどでもないぞ。それについて説明しますと、天領奉行はここ最近、荒滝一斗という名の鬼族の青年を探しているのです。彼を捕まえるため、お尋ね者のお触れまで出すほどでして。
Okay, wait, we read about some Oni in Raiden's, like, lore.
聞いたことあるな。おでこに角の生えた見た目が怖そうな人だろ。はい、その人物はとても派手で騒々しいため、町では割と有名です。とはいえ、過去に事件を起こしたわけでもありません。
Okay. So,
それが最近になって強盗や人さらいのようなことをするようになったのです。
People? There's gotta be another
悪事を働いた
explanation.
だけでなく、天領奉行が彼を連行しようとした時、その任を執行していた同心に手を挙げ、仲間と共に逃走をしました。
No offense, but the Tenryou Commission. I feel like a lot of people, me included, went on to fight them if they came to arrest me without explanation.
こいつに任せれば、どんな相手でもちょちょいのちょいだ。 はい。しかし、やはり万全な準備をした方がいいと思います。その人物は神の目の持ち主で、配下に荒滝派という組織を持っています。そうだな。まだどんな相手なのか全くわからないことだし、お前の言う通り慎重に進めよう。荒滝一斗という人物について、なぜそのようなことをして、そして今どこを逃げているのか、私たちはまだ情報をつかめていません。
Well, if this is an outlying thing, like this isn't something he normally does.
そこなら有益な情報を得られるはずです。ご協力ありがとうございます。
Then there's gotta be an explanation. Like there's something deeper going on. Oh wow, Rise Up Golden Soul. That's profound.
荒滝一斗の情報と、そいつがどこに行ったのかを町の人に聞いてみよ
う。Okay.
荒滝一斗についてかい？彼のしたことは耳に入ってるよ。もう逃げたらしいけどね。
Okay. That's vague.
その情報を聞いたときは少し意外だった。あ、いや、それほど意外でもないかも。
それは、一斗が以前から評判の悪いやつだったからか？
いや、なんていうか彼は何をやるにしても声が大きくて血気盛んで、どこか騒々しい人なんだ。
Okay.
彼の性格はよく言えばとても明るい、悪く言えば情緒不安定。気分がいい時は愉快な人物だが、怒った時はそれはもう激しくてね。
Okay.
荒滝一斗に対して僕は別に悪い印象を持ってはいない。
Okay, but I feel like there's a big difference between doing something stupid and stealing people. So what's the truth
何をする
here?
か想像がつかないんだ。
Why does it want me to a stable job? What does that have to do with anything?
それがはっきりとわからなくてね。
Why does this guy keep coughing?
僕は割と普段から街で起きたことに気を配ってる方なんだけど、荒滝一斗はどうもブラブラして過ごしているみたいだ。助けが必要な人がいれば助ける。その他の時間は子分や子供たちと遊んでるだけだと思うよ。
He hangs out with kids, little kiddos, and he offers people help? So, wait,
収入がなく
I'm
て
getting
生活が
conflicting
苦しくなったか
information.
ら悪事を働いたのかな。
変わっ
I
た
don't
人
think
な
a
んだ
person who
な。
plays with children willingly on their own time would
他
like
の情報
kidnap
は僕も
people.
そう詳しくなくてね。とにかく彼は元気な人と一緒にいるのが好きなようだ。
A little more lively.
他の人からも話を聞いてみた方がいいと思う。
おお、ありがとな。
Okay, well. Still confused, honestly. Catherine made it sound like he did some great crimes. But then this guy's just like, yeah, he plays with kids and helps people out. He's kind of rowdy, but you know. So, I don't know what to think.
荒滝一斗？彼のことなら知っていますが、私は天領奉行の勘違いだと思って
So
い
she's
ま
on
す。
his side
え、
and thinks the
そんな
Tenro
にあ
messed
いつ
up,
のこ
which,
とを信
okay,
頼して
yeah.
いるのか？
そういうことではなく、彼には悪事の才能がないのです。
Oh. Both of these are kind of rude.
彼に関する話を聞けば理解できると思います。
With the
彼
kid.
は以前、よ
Oh.
く巷の子供たちと
What a
じゃんけんやかくれんぼをして
smart.
遊んでいました。子供たちは至って単純で分かりやすいもの。しかし単なる遊びでも荒滝一斗は大負けすることがあるのです。
Okay. I mean, he might have been throwing on purpose,
わ
or
ざと
maybe
負
not.
けてあ
I
げて
don't
たの
know.
かな。
Either way, it's cute.
それは違うと思います。この前、彼が小さな子供に勝った後、飛び跳ねながら、やっと勝ったぜ、俺様は無敵と叫んでいましたから。そして、その子から飴玉を勝ち取ると、目の前で食べ始め
He
たの
was
です。
taking kids' candy, please.
最低なやつだな。
I'm on. Like you wouldn't
私も
steal
さすがに
children's
少しやりす
candy
ぎだ
if you
と
thought
思い、
you deserved
泣き
it.
そうだったその子のために説教しました。
So he's a kid at heart, very
荒滝
childish.
一斗は
Okay.
すぐに、そして素直に謝ったのです。だから、
Yeah,
その
kids
子もすぐにまた笑ってくれました。
kids can have tantrums.
荒
It's
滝一斗は
normal.
素直に負けを認め、決して手を抜かないため、
Oh,
子
never
供た
throws
ち
a
に好かれ
game.
ているのだと思います。こ
Oh.
のようなよく子供に負ける人がどうやって悪事を働くのか、私には想像もできません。
聞いた感じ、芯があって悪くないやつみたいだな。
I
は
agree.
い、私もそう思っていましたが、天領奉行はすでに決定的な証拠を握っているとの噂です。無論彼を擁護するつもりはありません。本当に過ちを犯したのであれば、素直に罰を受けるべきだとは思います。
I mean, that's true if he really did do something. But it doesn't sound like he's
もう少し
capable of
情
it.
報を聞いてみ。
We should get to the bottom of it ourselves. Oh boy, let's get the soldier's opinion. This should be biased.
荒滝一斗。ああ、もちろん知ってます。
Mhm.
今彼を捕まえようとしている最中ですからね。奴は稲妻城を離れたようです。それ以上手がかりがなく、冒険者協会を含む他の組織に協力を依頼しました。
Mhm.
あ
What is he charged
あ、オイラ
with?
たちもキャサリンから聞いたんだ。荒滝一斗には前科がなくて、今回の出来事も突然だったとか。その略奪とか強盗は全部証拠があるんだよな。
もちろんです。証拠がなければこれほどの人手を動かすことはありません。
Well, okay.
強盗犯は通常自分の身元を隠そうとしますが、鬼族は目立つためすぐに彼だと分かりました。
Hmm.
最初は我々も彼が怪しいと思うだけだったのですが、調査の時に 本人が自ら犯行を認め、しかも
Okay.
我々を挑発してきたの
Instantly,
で
I
す。
feel like he's covering for somebody. Instantly, this is what this sounds like. I don't even know anything about this person, this Itto.
一番腹立た
But
しい
from
の
what
は
I've heard, and
最
from
後に
that
周りの者た
sentence
ちを連れ
alone,
て逃げ出したこと。彼は最初から準備をしていたようです。もちろん現実的な動機も心理的な動機も十分にあります。
there's not. There's not.
彼はこれまで貧しい生活をしてきた上にまともな仕事にもついていませんでした。しかもとある集団の面倒も見ていて、金銭面でかなりの負担を抱えていた
So
と
you
思われ
think
ます。
he would purposely
苦
provoke
労して貧乏
officers?
生活をするよりも悪事を働いた方が楽に生きられると思ったのでしょう。
Well, clearly not. Y'all's
心
logic
理的
is
動機は
nuts.
今となると少し言いにくいのですが、メガリレーが執行された時、
Embarrassing? Yeah,
我々
maybe
に
you should own
神
up
の
to
目を
that.
奪われたことがあるんです。
Maybe he is just hostile towards y'all. Y'all kind of deserve it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know what to say, bro. You took his vision. I'd probably be in line with Itto if he was actually mad about the vision being
当時
taken.
荒滝一斗は激しく抵抗したため、九条サラ様に助けを求めてやっと彼を抑えました。その件について悪いのは我々ですが、まさか彼が復讐のためにこのよう
Well,
な過
I'm
激な
glad
手
you
段に出る
think
と
it's a
は。
mistake, because it was. Not that you guys had much of a choice since the orders came down from on high, but like, such extreme lengths. You guys went to extreme lengths to take people's visions. I feel like people have a right to be equally as upset. You know what I mean?
聞いた感じ、感情の振れ幅が激しい人みたいだな。
I don't know if he's unstable, bro. I don't know, Paimon. But if he's just emotionally upset, I mean,
は
his
い。
motive seems
もし
solid.
君たちが荒滝一斗を捕まえたら、我々のところに連れてきてください。
Bro,
規則に従
if there's a
って彼の
choice,
処置をしますので。
I'm not bringing him back. We haven't really seen any branching story options, so I'm probably not, but
イットの行方はわからなかった
I'm
な。
not turning nobody into y'all.
専門家に情報を聞いてみた方が
Not
い
even
いと思
Itto,
う
just
よ。
anybody.
確か稲妻には探偵所があったよな。そこに行ってみようぜ。
Okay. I think I'm just still bitter about the vision on degree. I mean, I've made my peace with Raiden for the most part, but unfortunately, I rarely forget. You know, it's just my personality. Oh, are we finally gonna talk to these detectives? Because the main story quest didn't have us with talking to them. All right, cool.
何かお困りかな。こんにちは。荒滝一斗について聞きたいことがあるんだ。また彼のこと。問題ないわ。すでに天領奉行のために調査を行っているの。それもちろん君たちのことなら知っているわ。いろんな冒険をしてきたのでしょ。
For questions? Oh, look at the kitty! Look at the kitty!
39万7000もらよ。一
Damn!
括払いでお願い。それと、もし
Excuse
荒滝
me?
一斗を捕らえることができたら、冒
Hell
険者協
no.
会からもらう
Absolute
報酬の
full
5%
stop.
を
Fuck
分け
you.
前として支払ってもらう
No.
わ。
5% of my freaking commission? Absolutely not.
それに、どう
You can go suck a dick.
そんな数字になるんだい。話は最後まで聞いてちょうだい。相談料はすでに天領奉行が払っ
A
たか
small
ら、
commission
君たち
fee?
は分け前だけ払う。しかもその分け前も私が冒険者協会に直接もらいに行くから大丈夫。さて、
If it's not coming out of my paycheck, I'm
この
fine.
事件を理解するには稲妻の有名な昔話を知る必要があるわ。
Oh, a fairy tale. Oh,
昔々あるところに仲のいい赤鬼と青鬼が住んでいました。赤鬼は鬼の姿で人のように優しく、青鬼は人の姿で鬼のように一人ぼっち。 赤鬼は人と友達になりたいと思っていました。しかし人々は鬼を恐れ豆をまき近寄るのを嫌がりました。そこで青鬼はある策を赤鬼に話します。
僕が村を荒らして赤が僕をやっつけるんだ。そうすればみんな赤を受け入れてくれる。
そうして青鬼を退治した赤鬼はその優しさと勇気から皆に受け入れられるようになりました。赤鬼がこの知らせを青鬼に伝えようとすると、青鬼は手紙を残して姿を消していました。
僕は旅に出る。僕を探さないで。じゃないと君まで悪い子だと思われちゃう。大丈夫。離れ離れになっても僕たちは友達だ。
Oh my god!
その後どうなったんだ？
Why am I about to start crying?
青鬼はそれから姿を消し、誰も見ていないわ。今残っているのは赤鬼だけよ。
My heart!
なんでだ？青鬼はいいやつなのに。
How does this relate to...
もちろん関係なければ話さないわ。一説によるとこの昔話は本当の歴史を脚色したもので、荒滝一斗は赤鬼の末裔らしいの。
Oh wow. Okay.
つまり鬼族は大きな犠牲を経てようやく人類の輪に馴染むことができた。だけど鬼族の気性にはまだ不安定な要素があるのよ。
Huh. I
そ
don't
の不
know.
安定さは血筋によって受け継がれている。確かに荒滝一斗は以前まで悪さをしなかったけど、
If he's
ある日
descendant
突
of
然
the
性格が大き
Crimson
く
Oni, the
変わ
one
る
that
かも
was
しれない。
kind and gentle, I'm confused. Okay, well. I guess we can just blame it on his genes. That feels very icky to me. Alright. They're probably not meaning it that way. She probably doesn't mean it in like a prejudiced way. Maybe she's just being like, you know, like Oni or... I don't know. From what we heard of Itto, it doesn't sound like that at all. But, I mean, I could be wrong. But judging a person based off of who they are, or like what they are, doesn't feel right to me. You know what I mean? It feels icky. But, you know what? Maybe I'm taking things too far. Maybe that's not what she means.
もう随分と昔の話よ。青鬼は長いこと姿を見せていないからとっくにいなくなっているかもしれない。裏切ると言ってももうできないわ。
Okay. Interesting.
しかも当の本人が認めているのだからそれ以上疑う必要があるかしら。
But not every victim that confesses is actually guilty. This is like Detective 101. Sometimes cases are more complicated than that. Most are.
私の調査によると彼は南西方向に向かったわ。おそらくもうヤシオリ島に着いている頃ね。
Okay.
サンゴノミヤ軍の管轄地域なら天領奉行も捕まえに行けない。だから荒滝一斗の逃亡先としても理由は十分。構わないわ。当然のこと。ちょっと待った。もう一つ質問があるんだ。もし荒滝一斗
Why would we assume this? We don't even know him when we're already making judgments.
そうなるかもね。
Nice.
彼の過去の戦いっぷりから考えるにかなり喧嘩慣れしていると思うわ。凄まじい力を持っているのは間違いないから。じゃあ鬼に豆をまく。
Yeah, I noticed that in the little art montage thing. What was that about?
あら、そういえば荒滝一斗は豆アレルギーらしいわね。
Oh. Okay.
鬼族は多少なりとも豆を怖が
Oh,
るの。
it's a
彼は特に
race
苦手
thing?
で触れることすらできないみたい。
Wow.
アレルギー反応を起こして弱らせることができれば簡単に捕まえることができるんじゃないかしら。
Wait, we're gonna throw prejudice beans at him?
悪いことをする人だし、
Really?
そんなに真面目になら。たまたまおかゆに使おうと思っていた豆が一袋あるから君たちにあげるわ。豆の代金は
No.
サービス価格で。またモラの花。じゃあ早速
I don't want your prejudice beans, bitch. No, this is awful. Like, this is absolutely horrible. We just heard a bunch of stories about him playing with children before we know anything. Like, before we even know he's guilty. Even if he is guilty of what, stealing people is the greatest thing, the greatest crime he's been charged with. We don't know if that's true. So before we do anything rash, like, I don't know, throw beans at him like assholes, maybe we should wait to hear what he has to say before assaulting him. Because this feels really icky. Yeah, let's just assault this man that we don't know. We know only what we've been told. We don't have personal experience with him. But sure, yeah. Let's throw our prejudice beans at him. Yeah, this is so wrong, dude. I can't believe they're making us do this. And you know what? It's probably supposed to be funny. Like, I'm sure that was like the way in which they meant this. I'm assuming. But this feels really icky. I don't want to throw beans at him. Okay. Like, he's already been through enough having his vision taken. We don't know anything about him. What is he doing? Oh. This is horrible, dude. Since when have we ever tried to avoid a fight? Since when? No, I don't want to throw random prejudice beans at some innocent, at least to our knowledge, right? Innocent till proven guilty. Damn. I'm sure many people are like, it's just beans, whatever, it's funny. I don't think it's funny. Can't we just talk to him? Yeah. Can't we just have a conversation? Like, purposefully triggering someone's allergy reaction is such a shitty thing to do, like IRL. That's so... I'm sorry. I take it back. I take it back. I'm sorry. Oh. Are you okay, Paimon? Shut the fuck up. You were the one that wanted to do this. Oh, you didn't? Even though frickin' Sango bitch lady was like, yeah, he's super allergic. Oh, he's so I feel even shittier. He looks so pissed, rightly so. Oh, he's so hot. Okay, but I feel so bad. Oh my god. He's not even reacting in anger. Oh. Enough to speak? Bro! Wait, is this normal? Do people just throw beans at him normally? Yeah, that was so mean! That was so mean! Oh my god, bro! I've never felt shittier playing a Genshin quest, like, ever. I feel, Lumine, get that attitude off your face. Okay. It's an ab window. Look at his nose and his eyebrows. Oh, his horns. And of course, his hair is absolutely beautiful. Okay, you know what? No, we're gonna move on.
とにかく俺様はそう簡単には捕まらないぞ。わかったらさっさと失せろ。
I mean, I would, but I do want to keep
俺様
staring
は
at you.
相当強えからよ。お前らみたいな一般人に手を出す気はねえぜ。
Look, he's being courteous. Lumine, I can't.
すごい上から目線だな。オイラたちの方が優位なのに。
Okay, well, at least let's
Oh,
learn if
so
he's
that-
actually guilty.
全部
Oh,
俺様一人がやった。
he's absolutely covering for someone. This is so obvious. He's not even good about lying about covering.
俺ら荒滝派は食料が足りねえんだ。親分として食い物や酒を奪うぐらい当然だろう。
Mm-hmm.
なら、なんで人をさらったんだ？
Uh-huh.
人さらいの方が金が早く手に入るだろ。もらっつうのは多ければ多いほどいいんだ。
Very convincing.
余った金はそうだ、子分たちに分けてやった。
Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. I don't think he's being honest at all. I think he's lying out of his ass. And he's lying poorly.
なんだ
But
と
we'll give him the benefit of the
そうご
doubt.
ちゃごちゃ聞
He's
いて
like,
どう
yeah,
す
sure,
る。
you're being
言
honest.
ったはずだ。俺様はそう簡単には捕まらねえ。何を聞こうと無駄なこった。
Well, I actually want to clear his name, so... Damn! Look how tall he is! Fuck! It's like, what? She doesn't even come up to his hips. His hips are in line with her head.
そうはいかないぞ。こっちはお前を捕まえるっていう依頼。
はあ、俺様の目を見ながらもう一度言ってみろ。
I know he's threatening Paimon, but like...
いや、
Ooh.
お前を捕まえるんだ。
簡単には諦めねえようだな。ならば
Is he gonna fight us? Are we...
イット兄ちゃん、
Oh!
慌てるん
Uncle!
でない
Oh!
転ばんようにな。
Granny Oni! Oh!
どうして全然帰ってこなかったの？
A
一
Beetle
緒に
fight?
虫相撲をするって約束したでしょ。
おお、そうだったな。ほら、頑張って探したんだが、なかなか強い虫を見つけられなくてな。もう少し時間くれよ。な。
Oh, he's
Are?
so cute.
あの人たちは誰？イット兄ちゃんの友達？
ああ、そうだ。ついてくるなっつったのに、俺様のことを心配してな。
Oh, he's lying to... Oh. He doesn't want to worry the kid.
そうだな。人望ってやつ。そうだ。俺様の人望だ。
おいらたち別に。
Shut up. I have no patience with you today.
黙っててくれ。子供には関係のないことだ。
We wouldn't harm a kid. We promise. We promise. He's so hot when he's mad.
Bombastic side eye.
イット兄ちゃん、なんだか顔色悪いし、フラフラしてるよ。
Oh, it's because we threw prejudice beans at him. Oh.
さっき虫を探すのに夢中で頭を木にぶつけちまったんだ。大丈夫。俺様
I'm
の
having
妻は
incredibly
丈夫だからね。
inappropriate thoughts about the horns, so I'm gonna keep those to myself because there's a child and his grandmother present.
Criminal offensive
待
side
ってろ
eye.
よ。今日は必ず勝つからな。
あの人たち、一
He's
体誰
so
なんだ？
sweet.
あの年寄りは鬼ばあば。昔この俺様を引き取ってくれた人だ。子供の方は大輔って名前で最近道端で拾った。二人とも俺様の大切な家族だ。
Family.
俺様と一緒に逃げてきた者の中にはあいつらの他に荒滝屋の兄弟たちがいる。
Oh.
一緒に連れてきてなかったら今頃天領奉行に絡まれてただろう。
Pretty easy to tell he was carrying considering he like plays with children.
だけど、そいつらのことを思ってるんなら、どうしてまた心配させるようなことをするんだ？
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
そうだ、約束しよう。大輔との虫相撲が終わったら全てをかけた決闘をしてやる。この俺様をぶっ倒すことができたら おとなしく稲妻城についていってやろ
Oni of my
う。
word.
その時は大輔に友達と少し出かけるとでも言えば心配させなくて済むだろう。
Oh my
どうする？
god.
あの子の気持ちを考えて話に乗るか？
着物座ったやつだ。気に入ったぞ。ならば早速場所を移すとしよう。それと虫相撲に使うオニカブトムシを一緒に捕まえてくれ。俺様についてこい。安心しろ。逃げたりはせん。
I love his voice. It's got this like really rough quality to it, but it's also like really endearing, like it's charming at the same time.
さっきから聞きたかったんだけど、虫相撲って一体どうやって遊ぶんだ？
お前ら旅をしてるんなら外でよくオニカブトムシを見かけるだろう。あれはド派手な見た目をしているが実は温厚で
So like you,
普段はあんまり動かない
tough
虫
looking
なん
on
だ。
the outside, but a softy on the
ただ
inside.
そういうあいつらでも争うことがある。なんというかあいつらにも妥協できねえもんがあるんだろうな。
So like you.
つまり虫相撲っつうのは自分のオニカブトムシを戦わせる遊びだ。
Oh, okay. All right. I played when I was a kid. What?
ガキがやるような
She
遊
did?
びに見えるが、侮るなよ。
Wait, Lumine lore, I
結構
guess.
深いんだぜ。俺様が戦わせた虫は1000匹には届かなくても
Wow.
800匹は超えてる。経験を積むと模様や体型を見ただけでそいつの戦闘力がわかるんだ。
Okay.
体格だけじゃなくオニカブトムシの心も重要だ。でも安心しな。俺様みたいな達人の
The
中の
Beetle
達人に出会えたお前は
expert.
運がいい。大げさに言ってるだけに思うかもしれねえが
My own
すぐ
horns.
に俺様の実力を知ることになる。
Okay.
大輔の持ってるオニカブトムシはかなり強い。そうだ、あそこの丘に行こうぜ。きっととんでもないオニカブトムシ
Major
が
League.
潜んでるはずだ。
Okay. Yeah, I noticed.
やべえ、オニカブトムシたちが驚いて逃げちまったかもしれない。さあ、やっぱり見当たらね
Oh
え。こう
no.
なったらここから飛び降りるぞ。この下には
Beefy
どでかい
Beetle
オニカブトムシがいると俺様の勘がそう言ってやがる。あそこの紫の塊を見ろ。オニカブトムシが集まってるぞ。なんだ、すぐりかよ。この俺様が見間違えるとはしょうがねえ。他を探すぞ。ほら見つけたぜ。な、俺様についてくればオニカブトムシを見つけられるって言ったろ。
Hey, size doesn't matter.
まあ確かに小さいが虫相撲の勝敗は体格で全てが決まるってわけじゃねえからな。
Exactly. Well, he did.
説明すっとだな。小さいのは力がない反面すばしっこいんだ。その動きを生かした意外性で勝つんだよ。元気なんてもんは戦場に立ってみないとわからんだろ。
Okay.
小さくはあるがそれこそがこいつの強みだ。急須猫を噛むって言葉
Yeah.
があるぐらいだから
I
な。
wish everybody in Inazuma wouldn't judge Itto by his
戦
cover.
ったことのない虫は実戦になると真の強さを見せる。逆に百戦錬磨の虫ほど厄介な相手を見るとおじけづいちまう。
Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't care.
問題ない。この俺様を信じろ。俺様の経験からこのオニカブトムシは決して他に引けを取らない強さだ。
I didn't even notice she was gone. I'm gonna be honest.
オイラの成果を見てくれ。どうせイットに付き合うことになるんだし、暇だから飛び降りた時に反対側に行ってこいつを見つけてきたぞ。
What the heck?
大きくてたくましいし、虫相撲に強そうだろ。イットが言うつわもののイメージにぴったりだ。
なんてこった。まさかお前虫取りの経験があるのか？
オニカブトムシを捕まえるのは初めてだぞ。
お前はとんでもない才能の持ち主だ。虫相撲の専門家になるのも夢じゃない。なあ、俺様に比べるとまだまだだがな。
なんだかそっちのは大したことなさそうだな。
上出来だ。この一匹を加えれば俺たちはまた勝利に一歩近づける。今回こそ勝ってやるぜ。世の中にはな、才能と情熱にあふれていてもいい結果が得られない場合もあるんだ。
That's true.
結果っつう
About
の
many
は
things.
いろんな要素に左右される。そういった状況を表す言葉がまぐれだ。
I love him. Like at this point, it's not even funny. Coincidence? Please. Please. He's so like animated. Like I feel like more so than other characters we've come across. Like the way he like they have animated his face and like his body language too. Smaller beetles, younger beetles. We'll go with this one. Oh wait, no. I don't
2
think
匹
it
とも
matters.
勝てるかもしれねえだろ。こいつの虫も勝負に出そうじゃないか。じゃないともったいないしな。そろ
Never
そ
leave a
ろ
warrior
虫相撲の
behind.
時間だ。血がたぎってきたぜ。早く行こう。
Like he just had a little eyebrow jump there too. Like I love it. We're on just like a little beetle date with him. That's what this is. That's just this what hanging out with him has been. And the Tenryo Commission and frickin' Sango are like, yeah, he's this horrible Oni who's like done all this shit. Yeah, I'm getting those vibes for sure. Raised by a sweet old lady and considers her family along with some child he took under his wing. Yeah, sounds like the scum of the earth to me. And going out of his way to like make sure this kid feels is happy and doesn't know about what he's going through. Come
も
on.
ちろんだ。今回はとっておきのオニカブトムシを捕まえてきたぜ。どれも強えぞ。
Oh my gosh, he's so handsome with the sunset behind him.
そんなんでビビらないよ。行け白門狂気。
Stripey ghost.
勝利は俺様がいただく。
Nimble ninja.
早くに決めた。疾風忍者。
いつ名前なんてつけたんだよ。
ガンガン攻めろ。
その調子、あと少しだ。
Not the little butt wiggles. Oh no. Nimble ninja.
俺様の疾風忍者が。
やったー。また僕の勝ち。
これで7連敗か。
白門狂気は無敵だよ。イット兄ちゃんですら
Uncle
勝てないんだからね。
Ito.
この借りは覚えておくぞ。次は絶対に勝つからな。おいちびすけ、お前のグレン旋風で俺様の
Chibisuke? Is that what he
形を
called
取って
her?
くれ。
おう、行けグレン旋風。
Crimson Cyclone, please.
くー、このオニカブトムシすっごい強い。負けるな白門狂気。
ふふん、今だ。スー
Super.
パーパイモン旋風。
Oh.
負けちゃった。
Oh, baby.
よーし
白門狂気をあっさり倒しまうとは想像を超える強さだな。さすが俺様が見込んだ虫相撲達人だ。相棒大したもんだぜ。
Oh my god. I love this.
ひひん、さすがオイラ様だぜ。グレン旋風もよくやったぞ。
I agree. We should give it to this little child. That's so sweet.
そうだな、虫相撲も終わったし、
That beetle's almost as big as Paimon.
何
このオニカブトムシお前にやるよ。
Aww.
いいの？本当にもらっていいの？
受け取れよ。こんなに強いオニカブトムシだ。
Oh,
帰ったら友達に自慢できんだろ。
that's so cute. Look at his smile.
僕たち帰れるの？
Oh.
もちろんだ。俺様は約束を守る男だぜ。信じろ。この後俺様のダチと相談することがあるんだ。お前は先に鬼ババのところで遊んでろ。
He's so good with kids.
もう問題なさそうだな。
No.
君たち天領奉行の人だよね。イット兄ちゃんを捕まえに来たんでしょ？
No, no, I won't. We're not.
言っただろ。こいつらは兄ちゃんのダチで、二人とも荒滝派の兄弟なんだ。
Oh.
すげえ仲がいいんだぜ。
My heart.
嘘だ。荒滝派は数人しかいないし全員知ってるよ。でもこの人たちとは一度も会ったことがないもん。イット兄ちゃんは何も悪いことなんてしてない。
Oh.
兄ちゃんを連れて行かないでよ。
Oh, baby. We won't. We won't take him away. Oh my god, my heart. It's aching. No. Not the child begging. Oh no.
それに
Oh.
僕の命を救ってくれた恩人なんだ。悪い人なんかじゃない。
Oh no. No, please don't cry. Because if the child cries, I'm gonna cry. Oh.
なんだ。他のやつには言うなよ。そうだな。どう説明したもんか。
Outsiders.
俺様は嘘ってもんが苦手でな。
Yeah.
イット、たまには素直に話した方が良いぞ。
That was such a
私ら
mom
のこと
voice.
なんか気
Oh,
にせんでいい。
she said, Ito. This poor baby. I can't with him crying. Like I can't.
すまんな、鬼ババ。
Oh.
もう隠せそうにねえし、仕方ねえ。ついてきな。ちゃんと説明してやる。
Okay, I still can't with the child crying. Like this is actually what can we do to make him stop crying? What about a hug?
本当のことを話そう。今天領奉行が調べてる強盗と人さらいの事件、
Yeah, I figured that.
どれも俺様のやったことじゃ
Who
ない。
is he covering for?
嘘をついていたのには訳がある。ある重大な問題が片付くまで無関係の人間を巻き込みたくなかったんだ。
Okay.
俺様も争いは避けたい。考えてることはお前らと同じだ。どっちが傷ついてもいい結果にはならないからな。
罪をかぶってでもやらなきゃならないことって。
He's covering for whoever it is for some reason.
お前らよその人間だろ。ならすげえ昔の赤
Is there a
鬼
blue
と
Oni?
青鬼の物語から話さないとな。
待った。その昔話ならもう知ってるぜ。
なんだ、もう知ってんのか。だったら話が早い。
もしかしてあの昔話の内容は本当のことなのか？
鬼族の運命について昔話は全て事実だ。青鬼は自らを犠牲にして そして赤鬼だけが生き残った。だがそれ以外のことは本当の歴史とだいぶ違う。昔話っつうのは美しい物語を語るだけで、残酷な事実については触れられない。随分と昔のことだ。稲妻がまだ危険に満ち溢れる地だった頃、雷電将軍の庇護を得るには人間と仲良くする必要があった。鬼族はもとより誇り高き一族。他人の情けを請うなんざそう容易にできることじゃねえ。その結果鬼族は次第に2つの派閥に分かれた。人間と仲良くするのが赤鬼で、頑固で保守的なのが青鬼だ。
全く違う種族だと思ってたけど、元は同じ一族だったんだな。
Interesting.
ああ、俺たちの間にはほとんど違いがない。ただ、立場の
Oh,
違いを表す
it's
ために
paint,
角に
not
異なる
inherently
色を塗っただ
red.
けなんだ。
That's interesting. Wow. Okay, so he paints them like, does he paint them every day? What is the ritual here?
その時の人間は鬼族に強い警戒心を持っていた。
At the time, I mean, they're still
赤鬼は
wary of them
人間
now.
と平和に暮らす道を探したが、青鬼はしょっちゅう人間と揉めててな。だが人間は鬼がどんな色かなんちゃ気にしない。ただ鬼族との共存の道はありえないと、そう思ったことだろう。
Well,
このままだと
that's dumb.
鬼族が人間に受け入れられる時代は訪れない。そんな時、赤鬼と青鬼の中で最も人望の厚い2人の棟梁が立ち上がった。
I wonder how they came
彼ら
about
は
doing that.
酒で誓ったんだ。青鬼が悪を演じ、赤鬼が人間の社会に溶け込むのを手助けすると。だがその対価として青鬼の棟梁は2つの条件を出した。
条件？
一つ、鬼族は人間に対する固定概念を捨てること。人間に受け入れられる前に、まず自分から人間を受け入れなければならない。そして弱者をいたぶらず、自暴自棄にもなってはならない。
Okay.
二つ、赤鬼は人間に馴染むこと。しかし人間に媚びを売ってはならない。鬼族は誠実さ、熱血さ、そして強大な力で人類からの尊重を勝ち取るべきである。
That's so
つ
earnest.
まり鬼族の血を引き継ぎつつ、俺たちの誇りを守るってことだ。
Okay. I mean, I don't think there's
その
anything
後
wrong with that.
自らを犠牲にすることを選んだ青鬼たちは数がどんどん減り、最後はいなくなっちまった。赤鬼と青鬼の物語は小さい頃から聞いてきた。だが俺様はずっと知らなかったんだ。
Oh,
青鬼
wow.
一族が生き残っていることを。
So
つまり
the Crimson
今ま
Oni
で
didn't
の
even
悪事は
know.
全部青鬼の末裔の仕業ってことか？
その通りだ。大半のやつは鬼の角の色なんざ知ったこっちゃない。青鬼の存在すら知らないやつも大勢いる。だが荒滝派の兄弟たちは見間違えたりはしない。あいつらは現場で俺様とは違う色の角を持った鬼を見たんだ。しかしそれが青鬼の末裔だとしたら、これまた奇妙な話だ。俺様はどうしても納得がいかねえんだよ。
Wait, so they saw a different colored Oni at the crime, but they just assumed it was Itto without
Ah,
taking into
そうだ。
account the color of the
奴
horns?
らは誇りを自分の命より大事だと思ってる。俺様は自己犠牲の道を選んだ青鬼の一族を尊敬している。 そして先祖が鬼族の未来に対してどのような思いを寄せているかも理解しているつもりだ。だが強盗、悪事、どれも鬼族の誇りに反する行為だ。
Wow.
その青鬼はきっと騙されているに違いねえ。もしくは誰かに脅されてそんな罪を犯したんだ。だが俺様はまだその証拠をつかめていない。ああ、俺様が茶を濁してなけりゃそいつはもうとっくに天領奉行に捕まってただろう。
Wow, Itto is like
この
a
件に
good
関わってるの
man.
か？お前を命の恩
Like
人
the
だって
values
言って
he's
ただ
talking
ろ？
about.
お前が何をしてるのか知ってるんじゃないのか？
ああ、俺様が現場で流浪武士を倒し命がけで大輔を助けたんだ。
Oh.
奴らが大輔の家を荒らしてる間、あいつはちょうど外で遊んでいてな。
Oh no.
帰ってきたら両親ともにさらわれた後だった。この件を調べてるのは大輔の両親を取り戻すためでもあるんだ。
Oh, Itto. I feel like he's the most sincere character we have met so far. Like he's genuinely such a lovely person. You know what I mean? And then Lumine comes in here and one of the dialogue options is you shouldn't have lied to us. Like, girl, we threw the prejudice beans first. We cast the first stone.
元から言うつもりなんざなかった。
Of course he would
俺様
lie.
はさっさとお前らをぶっ倒して家族を連れて他のところへ逃げるつもりだったんだよ。
He's protective of his family.
この件は
Oh.
青鬼だけでなく強盗と人さらいに手を出すような危ない連中も関わってる。無関係の人間を
The
巻き込
Ronin
むわけにはいか
that he
ね
mentioned?
え。これでしまいだ。他に説明することはねえ。それでもまだ疑いが晴れず、
Oh.
俺様をとっ捕まえたいって言うんなら俺様は全力で抗わせてもらうぜ。
No, no, no.
だが
We're not fighting you.
もし信じてくれるってんならもう少し時間をくれ。青鬼を探し出して一緒に
Oh.
自首する。
I will help you.
おいらもだぞ。
Yes, both of these things.
お前の行動、おいらたちが監視させてもらうぜ。
お前らやはりお前らは話がわかる。俺様と同じで真実と正義を追求する者同士、最初から気が合うと思ってたぜ。
Oh.
だが先に言っておく。ここから先はかなり危険だ。覚悟しとけよ。俺様はちゃんと警告したからな。
I'm falling hard for this character.
安心しろ。おいら
I
たち
love
経
him
験
so
豊富な冒
much.
険者だからな。
よし、じゃあ青鬼の居場所調査するぞ。三五宮郡地にいる被害者が青鬼を目撃したらしい。早速会いに行くとしよう。
Oh, okay. I love him. I love him. I love him. Like, the earnestness of him is so lovely. I can't get enough of it.
僕を信じて。イット兄ちゃんは何も
Oh,
してない。
it's okay,
兄ちゃんは
baby.
悪い人なんかじゃないんだ。
No, 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 no. We're not
大
taking
輔は
him.
私がなだめておくよ。
Oh.
安心せえ。心配は無用じゃ。
That's so cute. The fact that he's so like protective of his family. Oh. He has such a big heart. The fact that he wasn't even like super upset that we like literally didn't even give him a chance to talk. We just threw beans at him, but he still has the grace to like still be kind to us and befriend us. Like, I'm asking, like, if someone unprovoked, right, came up to you and just did what Lumine and Paimon did to Itto without even introducing themselves, would you let that go easily? Like, be honest. I don't think most people would. Itto has a heart of gold. A heart of gold.
お前がマサトだな。
鬼なんでまた
Another one. Oh.
お前から財産を奪ったやつじゃない。安心しろ。以前お前とは連絡を取ったことがある。お前の協力が必要なんだ。
ごめん。まだ恐怖心が拭えてないんだ。そう。貨物を運搬している時に流浪武士の一味に襲われたことについて聞きたいんだよね。こういったことは過去にも何度かあったんだけど、モラを渡せば見逃してくれてた。そうすれば少なくとも貨物を奪われずに済んだからね。
That's awful.
でも今回は交渉の余地すらなかった。貨物を奪われた上に僕のことを始末しようとしてきたんだ。
ひどい連中だな。
ああ、僕はとっさに土下座して命だけは見逃してくれと言った。家族には年寄りと子供がいる。どうしても命だけは見逃してほしかったんだ。そして僕は連中の中に鬼族が一人いることに気づいた。最初はそいつに殴られるのかと思ったんだけど、彼は仲間を止めて僕を逃がそうとしてくれたんだ。ああ、確かに揉めているようだった。彼の仲間は僕を逃がせば復讐に来る恐れがあると思ったらしい。でもその鬼族の青年はやはり僕を傷つけてはいけないと主張した。そのせいで
So it sounds like the other Oni isn't even actually maybe a
結局奴ら
bad
は
person.
僕を逃がしてくれた。そしてやっとのことで安全な場所まで逃げてきたんだ。
物を奪
Or
う
at
だけ
least
で
he holds
危
to
害は加え
the.
ない。まだ一線は越えてねえようだな。
Yeah, that's what I
な
was
ぜそんなこ
thinking.
とをしているのか、そいつは言ってたか。
どうせ金目当てだろ。他に何があるって言うんだ。具体的なことはよくわからないけど、ただ奴らはこう言ってた。物には価値があるが人の命はゴミだとか。
Bizarre.
バカ野郎が。で、そいつらそれからどこ行った？
そこまではわからないけど、ただ今後もタタラスナで行動するとか。まさか奴らを追うつもりじゃないよな。やめた方が
We're
いい。
gonna be fine, bro.
相手は大人数だし武器も持ってる。
問題ない。ただの雑魚だろ。それにそいつらには聞きたいことがたんまりあるしな。
Oh boy.
この2つの島で活動してるってんなら、ナズチの浜で待ってれば必ず遭遇するだろう。
Okay. I feel like Itto's one of those people. You know those people who like are really nice and have like they don't really ever get like genuinely angry, even if they're fussy. Like they're never actually angry, but when they do get like actually furious, they're like the scariest people ever because they like never actually get mad. I feel like Itto's one of those people. That he's like, he's pretty, not that he's like, because they said that he can be emotional, but like, I feel like he's one of those people that he's never actually furious very often, but when he is, it's like, pull out the stops. Like there's nothing that can get in his way. Those are the vibes I get from him.
ここは強盗どもの通り道になるはずだ。この辺で待ち伏せをしよう。
Okay.
おそらく現れるまでそう時間はかからないだろう。
おう、戦いは避けられないと思うからしっかり準備をしておこうぜ。あ、来たぞ、やつらだ。
間違いねえ。頭に角が生えてるやつが混じってる。
Oh boy, that's the blue Oni.
行くぞ、全員と捕まえろ。
Oh shit. He's so cute. He brushes his hair. Stop it. Oh, I can crop that and make it pretty. OMG. I can't stop staring. He's so handsome. It's not even funny. This is like not even, I can't even, like, I have like a million different reactions that are just all
簡単に
bottlenecking.
手にできるものに意味なんざね。俺様は歌詞一つでさえモラを使わず正々堂々と取ってくるのさ。
I love his voice. I love his little grin. That's so cute. Shut the fuck up. Wow. He does a little after he finishes brushing his hair. Oh my god. Okay. 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 Okay.
新たき天が第一一頭。こ
Oh.
こに参上。
Ooh. That's a big fucking sword. Ooh. Oh! He kicks? Shut up! That's so sick! What a... That's so cool! Oh! Whoa! That's so sexy. It's not even funny. It's not, there's no, this is not fair! Okay, can we glimpse the butt? No. Oh, he's flat. Oh no! It's okay. In my brain, you can't be this jacked and not have some cake. You know? Oh my gosh. Okay, time for some action shots. Ooh. Okay, it's alright. I was alright. Not the best. Oh, I was too slow. Ooh, sick action shot. Oh! So cool! Oops! Oh no! We went too far. Okay. Let's see what our big boy can do. Fight first, talk later. Ooh! Ooh! Oh! Oh my god, bro! Is that a twerking cow? What? He has a pet twerking cow. Oh my god. What's his ult? Oh no, it's okay, it's frozen. Oh my god, look. Oh, it's a big gold club thing. Whoa, that was so cool. Wait, I wanted to see more of it. He had like a whole backsplash when he went into his ult. That was so cool. Okay.
Arataki Itto da.
Oh my gosh.
お前の名前なんざ昔から知ってる。
Okay.
俺たち青鬼はな、生まれた時に自分の使命を頭に叩き込まれるんだ。自己犠牲の運命を背負ってるってことをな。しかし赤鬼はどうだ。俺の名前が拓也であることも、俺たち一族の名前も先祖の悲惨な過去も全く知らないし無関心だろう。
Oh boy. He sounds
なぜなら
very
犠牲
jaded,
者は忘れられるもんだからな。そうだろ。
very bitter and in pain.
そいつはちげえ。俺様はただ青鬼一族がまだ存在しているのを知らなかっただけだ。俺様はこのことを知ってすぐお前を探そうと決心した。お前がまだ赤鬼と青鬼の約束を覚えてるのなら、鬼族の誇りってもん忘れてねえはずだ。誇り高き青鬼がなぜ弱い者いじめ、罪なき人から強盗するんだ。なぜずっと守ってきた約束を破るんだ。何がおかしい。
お前ごときがこの俺に約束だの誇りだのを語る資格があるとでも思ってるのか。青鬼一族は全てを捨てた。お前ら赤鬼が人間社会で生きていくためにな。だが荒滝一斗、人間社会を生きるお前は何を成し遂げた。
Oh boy.
ろくな仕事もせず、
Oh, he
間抜
looks
けでいつ
so
も人々に
hurt.
バカにされる。メガリレーでは神の目さえ奪われた。鬼族の誇りには微塵も貢献してない。
Oh my god. There's so many things
そう、
in that one
お前
sentence.
は鬼族の恥さらしなんだよ。
That's not fair.
待て待て、それとこれとは関係ないだろ。お前少しは俺様のメンツってもう考えてくれよ。
I don't even know like where to start in terms of addressing everything that he accused Itto of. There were so many things. Like, would he even be able to hold down a real job? Would anyone hire him? It feels like Inazuma is very prejudiced against the Oni. Like, would anyone actually hire him if he wanted to work like an actual job? I don't know. I don't think so.
そんなもんどうだっていい。好き勝手生きるお前を正そうとする者も見張る者ももういない。お前は知らんだろうな。お前が人間社会でダラダラと生きてきた間、俺の一族がどんな生活をしてきたかを。俺たちは自ら世間との関わりを絶った。決まった居住地もなければ安定した食料も確保できずにいた。
That's
衣類や
awful.
薬も言うまでもない。誓いを守り抜いた意志と鬼族の誇り以外、俺たちにはもう何もなかった。
だからといって強盗団に入るなんざ。
ああ、気に食わないよな。でもそんな意味のないことを守り抜いたって俺の一族とダチを生かすことなんざできない。
This is a lot more
誇りなんかに
complicated
こ
than
だ
I
わるつも
thought.
りは毛頭ないんだよ。そんなの生きることに比べりゃ何の価値もないって気づいたからな。人間から奪ったものは全部一族に分け与えた。これでみんなの病も飢えもしのげる。
Oh my god. That's
今の俺にとっ
horrible.
てこれこそが最も有意義なことなんだ。
Oh boy.
そうだぞ。それに青鬼は鬼族を人間の輪に入れるため犠牲になったんじゃないのか。悪いことをしたら今までの犠牲が全部無駄になっちゃうぞ。
そんなことは荒滝一斗のアホに聞け。青鬼は昔から悪人だ。悪人が悪さをするのは当然のこと。
Well, Inazumans are, I guess, prejudiced enough that they don't care what color the horns are. They just hate all
こいつ
Oni.
は全ての責任を
Or I guess
丸ごと
blame
放り
them.
投げ、そして赤鬼と人間の信頼関係を壊した。その行為が俺たちの犠牲を全て無駄にしたんだよ。
それはお前らを止めるためだ。お前が天領奉行に捕まるのをミスミス見てるわけにもいかねえだろ。
Oh.
お前のなすべきことは何だ。その頭でしっかりと考えるんだな。青鬼はもういない。だったら赤鬼はその代わり生きろ。
This is
俺らのことなん
heartbreaking.
かほっとけばいい。ここにいたぞ。早く奴らを捕まえろ。
しまった、天領奉行が来たぞ。
I have no issue if Itto just
もういい。
beats them all up.
お前に言ったって無駄なことだった。俺の話が理解できなくともせめて反省しろ。
The fact that Itto wanted to protect him breaks my
行
heart.
っちゃったぞ。どうしよう。オイラたちも
I'm not abandoning
とりあえず逃げる
Itto.
か。
こんなところで捕まってたまるかよ。俺様に任せろ。木を見て逃げるぞ。
Oh.
天領奉行の連中には絶対に手を出すなよ。お
He's
前らま
gonna
でお
take the
尋ね
fall
者に
for
したく
us
ねえからな。
too. Oh, you guys.
誰だ。仕掛けるぞ。なんだぜ。
Dang! Wow!
一斉にかかるぞ。
My god!
捕まえてやる。無駄な抵抗はやめろ。荒滝一斗。
What is that glowing? Is that an Oni mask hovering behind him? What does that do? Oh wow. Ooh. What was that? Okay, there we go. Okay, so hold left mouse. Okay. Wow. Okay, wow. He took care of that really fast. Probably faster if I was a better player.
すげえ数だな。天領奉行は一体何人送ってきやがったんだ。俺様もまだ本調子じゃねえし。
Oh my
このままだ
god.
とちょっとまずいな。
I feel so shitty. That's our fault. Explain the situation.
やめろ。絶対にダメだ。
They didn't
まあ
stop
共
when
に
they
話したとこ
saw
ろで
us. Why would they
青鬼の
stop
やつがお
now?
尋ね者になる。まずは青鬼との話し合いが先だ。
Oh, he wants to
じゃあ
protect
どう
him.
するんだ。このままだとイットが捕まっちゃうぞ。
こうなったらやるしかねえか。
親分、ここは俺たちに任せてくれ。
This is his gang.
鬼バーバから事情を聞いて助けに来たぜ。
Oh, Grandma said that.
やり合っても勝ち目はない。でも時間稼ぎくらいなら俺たちにもできる。そのうちに早く逃げてくれ。
They don't look like fighters.
お前ら手出すなって言っただろ。
そう時間は稼げないから早く行ってくれ。
親分はやるべきことに専念するんだ。
Aww.
くそ、わかった。お前ら無事でいろよ。さっさと片付けてこの俺様が絶対に助けに行くからな。
Bro, Ito's such a good dude.
俺様についてこい。行くぞ。
逃がすか。おい。
He's such a good dude.
おい、こっちだ。行かせねえよ。
Do they even have weapons? Oh no!
親分、ここは俺たちに任せてくれ。
Will they be okay?
荒滝屋の親分だっていうのに兄弟たちに助けられるとは
Well, you protect each
恥ず
other,
かしい
right?
話だ。もう二度とあいつらを失望させはしねえ。この荒滝一頭生涯をかけて誓おう。さあ俺たちも足跡をたどって拓也を追うぞ。
すごい感動的だったけど。
足跡が多くなってる。他にも仲間がいるってことか。少なくとも方向は合ってる。先に進めば新たな手がかりを手に入れられるかもしれん。
Okay.
壊れた荷車に貨物か。
Oh,
気ぃつけろ。何者かが待ち伏せしてる。俺たちの動きを警戒してるようだ。方向は間違ってない。
okay.
進むぞ。この先にいるはずだ。
So we've got these Ronin guys seem to be the real like villains here. Not even the blue Oni. Despite him being a part of it, he seems to be in a lot of like he seems to be dealing with a lot of inner turmoil. And these Ronin guys, from what it seems like, are taking advantage of that.
生活の痕跡が残ってるな。ここには人がいたのか。ここ一帯を探してみるぞ。突然消えるはずもねえからな。
Okay.
入り口が隠されていたか。
Oh boy.
どうやらこの中が奴らの拠点みたいだな。
We've got a
さらわれた
domain.
人も中に閉じ込められている可能性が高い。
Let's rescue everybody.
この中に逃げたんだよな。
Oh?
ん？どうした？ああ、当然だ。俺様は別にバカじゃない。あんな考えを実現しようとするなんざ、世界中を見渡しても拓也の野郎しかいねえだろうな。俺様はあいつを助けに来たんだ。
Oh.
失敗は許されね
ん？何言ってるんだ？謎の時間なのか？
先に進むぞ。
All right. Our baby. Look at him. All right.
よっ。
すごい大きなところだな。こ
Ooh.
んな立派な拠点を持ってる
He
なんて。
staggered them.
きっと悪事で手にしたもので建てたんだろう。
Ooh.
余計放っておけねえな。おい、
Ooh.
力一頭、お前の出番だぜ。よっ、ここまで。
Oh, he's so fun to play. That's so cool. Look at that. That's so cool, bro. That's sick. Like a glowing Oni face. Watching his back. Bro, that's sick. That is absolutely sick. Okay. Onward. He moves so
っ
fast.
てことで、
Oh.
ここに装置があるだろう。
Okay. Oh, so okay, so
オラオラオラ。
I'm gathering that do those
よっ、一人。やはり。
I think he can do these charged attacks, and after he did those, the Oni mask like went away. So I think I'm assuming, is that like him, like he spent whatever that was?
俺様の勘を信じろ。大船に乗ったきりいいな。
Trust my instincts. Okay, no, I'm not gonna say anything about that. I'm not. I'm above it because I'm a mature, grown adult. Okay. Ah! Eat my cow, bitch! Oh no. Okay. Wait. Should I save his ult or use it now? Oh, they're being buffed by the purple thing. But I kind of don't want to get rid of it because I want to fight with Itto longer. I'm just trying to figure out like how he works. I could read, but it's much more fun for me to learn by trial and error. Okay. Wow, he's kind of tanky. Like, he can take hits. Kaya's very delicate. Wait. Oh, that's so cool. He has like a whole background and everything. He's so sick. He has like a big old like club. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. So he can travel actually really fast. He has this like gold dust like travel thing that he can do when with the charged attacks thing like that. And it can actually, it travels him quite far and quite quickly around the battlefield. I was not expecting that. Oh, the prisoners.
もう大丈夫だ。安心しろ。すぐ帰れるからな。
うちの子を見かけてません。ずっと心配で。
Oh, are these his
落
parents?
ち着け。まだ大輔が捕まったかどうかわからないだろう。
けど大輔は、あの子は。
Oh, poor
お前
baby.
たち、大輔
He's
の両
he's
親なの
totally
か？
safe.
大輔を見たの？あの子は今どこに？無事なのよね。
Oh my god. These parents were probably worried sick.
俺、地図を見ろ。今はヤシオリ島のここにいる。一人じゃないから安心してくれ。
Oh.
早く会いに行くといい。あいつもお前らのことを心配してる。
あなたたちが大輔を助けてくれたの？
No, no, no.
なんとお礼
It
を言った
wasn't
らいいか。
us. It was Itto.
本当にありがとうございます。
The way she assumed it was us.
気にすんな。やるべきことをやったまでだ。
Oh.
男たるもの、他人を見捨てるわけにはいかんだろう。
Oh, not everyone, Itto.
まったく。ちょっと褒めただけですぐ調子に乗る。
それは奴らが強欲で、金のためなら何でもやる連中だからさ。
Oh.
誰も逆らうことはできない。逆らったら。
あいつら、本当にここの人たちに手を出したのか？
それがしてないんだ。鬼の角が生えた人がいてな。
Oh,
そいつが
wow.
僕たちを守ってくれた。
Okay.
そういえばこの人の角にそっくりだな。
彼は夜になるとこっそり食料や水を持ってきてくれるの。彼が、
Oh,
あなたは
gosh.
彼のお友達？それとも親族？
まあ、親族っちゃ親族だな。
彼は何か事情を抱えているのかしら。私には彼が悪い人のようには見えないの。むしろ一時の気の迷いで過ちを犯してしまった子供のように見えたわ。
なんつうか、あいつは悩んでてな。俺様はその迷いを晴らしてやるつもりだ。
そう言ってもらえて安心だわ。彼にあなたのような親族がいてよかった。
Oh.
安心しろ。俺様は期待を裏切らない。必ずあいつの目を覚ましてやる。ここはまだ安全じゃねえ。早く離れた方がいい。
ええ、本当にありがとう。あなたは私たち家族にとって命の恩人だわ。
Oh boy. My heart.
過ちを犯した子供か。早く行こう。手遅れになる前にな。
I really don't want anything to happen to our blue
追い
Oni
つけまい。
cousin. It seems like he's been asked to carry a burden, a sacrifice, right? Oh,
追いつけまい。
that's been passed down generation through generation, and he's suffered for it. And he's been pushed to do something desperate, even if he doesn't believe in what it is he's doing. There's something really heartbreaking about that. Oh my goodness. Wow. There's a lot of them. Okay. Let's actually turn this off. Oh, there's two. Okay.
追いつけまい。
Okay. Come and get some, bitches. Yes! Oh boy. Just like butter, like cutting through butter. My goodness. He is so strong. And he like crystallizes his own reactions, like or the elements. So essentially he can produce his own shields too. My goodness.
貴様らこれで勝ったつもりか？見くびられたもんだ。ここは俺のアジトだぞ。
What does this guy have on you?
一ついいことを教えてやる。俺は昔ある貴重な札を手に入れてな。
Okay.
この札の面白いところはそのうちの1枚を破るともう1枚も破れるってところだ。
くだらねえ話に耳を貸すつもりはねえ。たかが札だ。それで何ができるってんだ。
こっちに来るな。話を最後まで聞きやがれ。もう1枚の札がどんな効果をもたらすか気にならないか？もう1枚はな、ある装置を起動させる重要な部分に貼られてる。それが破れると無数の爆薬が起爆するって寸法だ。
ここを全部吹き飛ばす気か？
Okay. I hope all the
もちろん俺は脱出するための
captives
ツ
got
ールを
out.
用意してる。貴様らはこの砦とともに地中深くに埋もれるがいい。
Not on my watch.
身の程知らずの愚か者ども。あれどういうことだ？札、俺の札は。
どうした？まさかこれを探してるのか？
Quick.
その札、いつの間に。
変な真似をされたら困るからな。あらかじめ奪っておいた。
何の真似だ？貴様、俺を裏切る気か？
裏切る？ならここの全員を生き埋めにするつもりだったお前こそ裏切り者だと言えないか？
その札を返せ！
能書きを垂れるのは終わったが、終わったんなら少し黙っててもらうぜ。
Did he just
よくやったタクヤ。お前がいてくれて助かったぜ。
Damn! I like to imagine he bitch slapped him.
Sagare.
Like backhand. What? What do you mean? Oh no 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 no. Wait, no. No. I know where this is going. No. We need to get the charm out of his hand.
は？
No.
下がれと言ってるんだ。さもないとこの札を破る。
You
おい
won't.
おいおい、わかった。とりあえず落ち着け。お前一体何がしたいんだよ。
この男の起爆は阻止したが、俺自身がそうしないとは一言も言っていない。生き埋めにされたくなければ、ここにいる全員を連れて今すぐここを離れろ。
We're not gonna let you sacrifice yourself.
そんなことお前にはできねえだろ。もしお前がそんなに残忍なやつだったら、なぜ今まで会ってきた人間をかばうようなことをした？
お前と話し合うつもりはない。さっさと行け。
Itto, he's trying to
この件は
sacrifice
最初から
himself.
最後まで
No.
俺一人が犠牲になればよかっただけなんだ。どうしてお前はそう首を突っ込む？
犠牲になっていいやつなんて誰一人としていね
え。じゃあどうしろって言うんだ。俺は鬼族の誇りに泥を塗り、先祖との約束を破った。俺自身の誇りは犠牲になることでしかもう取り繕うことができない。 一族が十分な物資を得るために俺はこの道を選んだ。花から生き残るつもりなんざないんだよ。これは全て青鬼一族の問題だ。もしお前さえいなければ完璧な結末を迎えられたというのに。ここにいたぞ。
Where the fuck did they get here?
しまった、もう逃げ道がないぞ。
おい天領奉行、来やがれ。俺を捕まえろ。この一件は全て俺の仕業だ。荒滝一斗とは関係がない。お前らは人間の罪人を捕まえる専門家だろう。ならば誰が間違いを犯したか一目でわかるはずだ。
まさかあいつ昔話と同じやり方を。赤鬼のために自分を犠牲にするつもりなんじゃ。
うるせえ。そいつの話なんかに
Oh,
耳を貸す
God.
な。お前らは俺様を捕まえに来たんだろ。俺様を捕まえずに戻って上にどう説明する。
お前バカな真似はよせ。
おい拓也、お前自分を犠牲にしたら全てが丸く収まるとでも思ってるのか。お前の犠牲は俺様だけでなくお前の大切な一族さえも守れねえ。そいつらを生きながらさせることなんざできねえんだよ。犠牲になるってことはただお前だけが現実から逃げてお前だけが解放されることなんだ。よーく聞け。鬼族の男ってもんはな、そんな甘ったれたけじめのつけ方なんかしねえ。お前の犠牲で鬼族の誇りを汚す気か。
Wow.
青鬼は厳しい生活を送ってきた。ならばそいつらに新しい生活を与えてやろうじゃないか。だが犯した過ちはしっかりと償え。現実は俺らをひどくもてあそんだ。だったら俺らはその現実をぶっ壊してやろうじゃねえか。全てが片付くまでおとなしく俺様の横にいろ。もう自己犠牲なんざ考えるな。まだ俺らは終わりじゃねえだろ拓也。
Oh my goodness. No! No!
ここは俺様に任せろ。まだ大勢の人質が残ってる。そいつらを助けに行く。でも見くびんじゃねえ。お前ら逃げろ。
Oh my god! No!
ほっといてくれ。お前は逃げろ。これは俺が受けるべき罰だ。
だってそこで待ってろ。
Oh my god! I'm sorry I wasn't verbally reacting during that cutscene because I was just so caught up in it.
やっと全員助け出したぞ。でも
No, they made it.
イットと拓也は無事だよな。
I know Itto pulled through. Yes, we have faith in Itto. I have so many thoughts about the conversation that just happened, but I'm gonna wait till the end. Okay. To really discuss it. Oh, baby.
なんだそのしけた面はよ。大丈夫だって言っただろ。
Itto.
お前らの豆にさえ当たってなけりゃな、今頃もっとかっこよく決まってたっつのに。
Oh, I'm just happy he's alive.
どうしてだ。どうして俺のためにそこまでする。
No one deserves to sacrifice themselves. Everyone deserves a second
俺
shot
は
at
罪
life.
人だ。助ける必要などな
You
いのに。
do.
俺たちは鬼族同士だからな。同じ血が流れてる。
Oh, he called him brother.
俺らの父ちゃん母ちゃん、じいちゃんもばあちゃんも家族を見捨てるなんてことは教えなかったぜ。むしろもっと早く俺様のところに来いってんだ。俺様の存在を知ってたんなら最初から相談しに来い。俺様は決して断らん。
I can't believe I'm crying. Fuck.
青鬼は赤鬼に迷惑をかけないために消えたんだ。俺がお前を頼れば青鬼が過去に行った努力を全て否定することになるだろう。
It's always okay to ask for help.
それは違うぜ。俺様は確かに自己犠牲を選んだ青鬼を尊敬してる。そして彼らの努力は決して無駄じゃなかった。青鬼がいたからこそ鬼族は今まで生き残れた。そして人間と共に暮らせる時代を作れたのも青鬼たちのおかげだ。俺様の全ては青鬼の恩恵を受けてると言える。今の稲妻はお前の角の色が違うからといって悪人扱いなんざしないと思うぜ。
だがお前だって苦労してるんじゃ。
それは俺様自身の選択だ。俺らの約束をまだ覚えてるか？人間にこびるんじゃなく自ら人間の尊重を勝ち取る。俺んとこの荒滝屋の野郎どもはみんなあんまり他人に好かれてない。アキラはいびきがうるさいし、ゲンタは気性が荒い、守は色のシミが悪いしな。鬼バーバも俺様を引き取ったせいで鬼バーバって呼ばれるようになった。みんな差別を受けバカにされたことがある。だがそんなことはもう気にしちゃいねえ。俺様、そして荒滝派が守り抜こうとしてる誇りってもんは不幸な経験をした人たちを受け入れ理解することだ。
Fuck.
じゃあ俺は。
安心しろ。荒滝派は変わり者ばっかだ。お前一人増えたところで何の問題もない。
カイラギとさらわれた人はこちらで対応した。お前らもそろそろ話を切り上げてもらお
These
うか。
guys.
拓也、調査の結果強盗罪と人さらいの罪でお前を連行する。おとなしくお縄についてもらおう。
They better not be arresting
お前が今
Itto.
回の悪事で得たもの、つまり一族に与えた食料や物資は全て押収する。
それだけはやめてくれ。あれがないとあいつらは。
大丈夫だ拓也。あれはもともと俺らのものじゃなかった。だが心配はいらん。お前の一族は俺様が面倒を見てやる。青鬼どもの状況を知った以上もう苦しい生活を送らせはしねえ。
Itto's such a good person.
何をカッコつけてるんだ。 お前は公務執行妨害だ。よって。
Because the 10-year-old commission wrongfully assaulted him in the first place. This is so fucked. Can we step in? Like, we're the traveler. We literally saved Inazuma. Can we say something?
荒滝原兄弟たちに青鬼一族を任せ。
彼らも全員捕まえた。
Why? This is so messed up. Itto should not be being arrested right now. But the 10-year commission was wrong. They wrongfully tried to arrest Itto. Oh my god. I hate the 10-year commission.
鬼ババに伝えてくれ。また鬼ババの手を焼かせることになっちまうが。
Oh, we'll tell her.
感謝すんぜ。最後まで助かった。シャバに出てきたら。
He shouldn't be even going to jail. He didn't do anything wrong.
お前らもだぞ。こいつらは全員過ちを犯した。
I'm about to actually castrate all three of you. Excuse me? I'm speechless. I am speechless.
お前らは特殊な身分でもあるし、かなり複雑な事件だから。今回は不問としよう。
Excuse me? I'm actually sitting here with my mouth open. The audacity. Whose authority are they acting on right now? I'd like to know.
まさかお前すごいやつだったのか?
No.
そうだよな。やはりこの俺様の方がすごい。じゃあな。またいつか会おう。
He shouldn't be being arrested. This is so dumb. This makes no sense. I don't understand this.
Arataki Itto って変なやつだったな。
He's a wonderful person.
でも悪いことをするような人じゃないってことは
I don't think he's weird at all. Fuck. Oh my god. Have me like actually sobbing. Wow. It really got to me though, like talking someone down from like trying to end their lives. I don't know. That's where that's what got me. And then him reassuring the blue Oni and being like, you know, you deserve to be here. You can try again. And that your sacrifice, he called it the cowardly way out, which was like tough love, right? Saying it that way, but the sentiment that, you know, living is hard, but you gotta try, you know, stay here. I have like personal experience, like I've had a friend in a similar situation, so it just like hit harder, I think, than maybe some people, but that's why I got so emotional. So I apologize if it made you uncomfortable. Oh, she's proud of him. I knew she would be. Wrongfully so. It's ridiculous.
悲しむ必要はないわ。きっとまた会えるから。無茶なことをしたかもしれないけど、私たちの力になったのは確かよ。
うん、母ちゃんの言う通りだ。イット兄ちゃんは僕を助けてくれたすごい人なんだ。
だからといってヒットの真似をしてはいかんぞ。ヒットを言葉で表すのなら、お前らがいつも遊んでるオニカブトムシじゃろうな。いかつい顔じゃが心は優しい。悪事を好まぬが戦いを恐れない。
よくわからないけどきっと褒め言葉なんだよね。またイット兄ちゃんと虫相撲で遊びたいな。
おばあさん、 子供の面倒を見てくれてありがとう。それと荒滝一斗と彼の友人が早く釈放
Y'all
され
could
ることを願
testify,
ってい
you
るよ。
know.
あ
Probably be
あ、
out
安
sooner.
心せえ。天領奉行のお
Sound
偉いさん
judgment?
たちが
I
白
hard
黒は
disagree with
っ
that.
きりさせてくれるはずじゃ。
Intensely disagree. Intensely disagree with this. More so than
それでは
anything.
僕たちはそろそろ帰るとしよう。また今度遊びに来ます。
最後は円満に終わることができた。不幸中の幸いじゃったの。青鬼一族の件は私に任せてほしい。
Oh, what a
老体
wonderful
にでき
woman.
ることは少ないが、他人の面倒を見ることだけは得意じゃ。
何か手伝おうか？
Yes, I would love to help.
一人で大丈夫じゃ。お前さんたちは冒険を続けるんじゃろ。イットが釈放されたら手伝ってくれるはずじゃろうしな。そうじゃ。それがイットの一番可愛らしいところじゃと。
I
そう
agree.
思わんか？思いついたことを誠実に揺らぐことなく勇猛果敢にやり遂げる。
He is.
私があやつを引き取った時、周りからは変わり者だと揶揄され、鬼ばあばと呼ばれるようになった。じゃが私はこの名前を不快に思ったことはない。
That's so cute.
む
No,
しろ
it's making me
誇りに思ってお
cry.
る。なぜならイットは私の自慢じゃからの。
That's so sweet. Shit. Oh, crap. I thought I was done crying.
昔々あるところに仲のいい赤鬼と青鬼が住んでいました。人間と友達になりたい赤鬼の願いを叶えるため、青鬼は悪者を演じ姿を消してしまいます。長い時が経ち、赤鬼は人間と友達になると青鬼もこの輪に入れたいと思うようになりました。ですが青鬼の行方は分かりません。彼を探すため高い山を越え大きな川を渡りました。青鬼の痕跡はたくさんありましたが、それを見つけるたび彼はわざと隠れているのだと分かりました。赤鬼は青鬼を真似て荒野に一通の手紙を残します。
青、僕にはたくさんの人間の友達ができたよ。もうすぐ盛大な宴を開こうと思うんだ。友達に参加してもらいたい。もちろん青もね。会わなくてもいい。隠れながらでもいいんだ。
青鬼はこっそり村に戻ると、身を潜めながら豪華な食事と温かな火を眺め、その光景に憧れました。でもお腹が鳴ろうと、青鬼はかつての誓いを胸にただ遠くから眺めているだけ。すると突如赤鬼が背後から現れます。青鬼は驚きました。
よう、やっと帰ってきたか。あいつらにお前を紹介させてくれ。俺様の最高のダチを。
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm crying even harder than I was before. Okay. Okay. Shit, I need tissues. Okay. I changed my header farming for Itto materials. I have so many thoughts and like emotions that I feel towards this character. And I'm gonna get deeper into it when I do the character log at the end, because I'm like desperate now to learn and read like all of his lore and like all his stuff, because I think this is my main. I think I found my main. I thought it was Diluc, and I still love Diluc and Kaya, but Itto touched something in me that's like very, very, very fragile. Oh, there's my baby.
Oh, come on. The Vision Hunt decree is over. Okay, start at the top. Oh, my beautiful Vision, I know you're up there. Oh, yeah. If you want to take my Vision, you're gonna need a lot more people. 'Cause I'm Arataki Itto, the Supreme, the one and only. Now it's showtime! Let's roll!
Don't let him run away! Kujo-Sara is coming!
Run away? No can do. Time to show you what it is that makes my gang stick around! Who wants some of this? How nice of you to join us, General Kujo. Are you here to make me beg for mercy too?
Final warning. Surrender your vision now, Arataki Itto.
Oh, but General, if you join the Arataki gang now, I can show you what dreams are made of. I swear, when I get my vision back, I'm gonna show her.
Boss, looks like it ain't up here.
Huh? I'm sorry, what?
Boss, I think this might be yours. Way down here.
Hey, you better wipe that smirk off your face. Okay, I'm coming up there.
In recent years, the efforts of one young Crimson Oni have earned the loud and proud Arataki gang a certain measure of fame in Inazuma City's Hanamizaka district. Or perhaps that should be infamy. Either way, when it comes to their founder and leader, Arataki Itto, everyone has to agree he's one of a kind.
Arataki numero uno Itto here in the
jacked,
flesh.
bro. Oh my god.
If you claim you've never heard of the Arataki gang, don't be surprised if Itto takes it as an intentional provocation. In protest, he'll lift his hefty claymore and show off a few of his signature
his
charged
hefty,
attacks,
big
just
claymore.
so everyone knows who's the baddest Oni in town.
I need to be
Arataki Itto brags that with his Oni strength, even the sturdiest of trees can be felled. With Arataki Itto in the party, when your party members attack trees to obtain wood resources, they have a chance to get an additional log of wood.
Ooh.
Arataki Itto's normal attack can combo up to 4 strikes. When his second and fourth strikes hit enemies, Itto will gain 1 or 2 stacks of superlative super strength, respectively.
Okay, so that's what
up
the...
to a max of
okay.
5 stacks.
Okay, that's what I was
For a short time
experimenting
after
with.
sprinting or using his elemental skill, Itto can continue his normal attack chain where it left off.
Yeah, I noticed it didn't cancel the attack.
When performing a charged
String.
attack, if Itto has any superlative super strength stacks, he will unleash Arataki Kesagiri slashes without consuming stamina. Each slash consumes 1 stack of superlative super strength. When the last stack is consumed, Itto delivers a powerful final slash. If no superlative super strength is available, Itto's charged attack consumes stamina to perform a single Saichi Monji slash. After unlocking the talent Arataki Ichiban, when Arataki Itto uses Arataki Kesagiri, he slashes with increased attack speed, and his resistance to interruption is also increased. These effects will be cleared once he stops performing consecutive slashes. Tap Itto's elemental skill, and he hurls Ushi, the young Akaushi bull and auxiliary member of the Arataki gang, dealing geo damage to enemies. When Ushi hits enemies, Arataki Itto gains a stack of superlative super strength. Holding the elemental skill button allows Itto to adjust Ushi's throwing angle.
You can direct it.
Ushi inherits HP based on a percentage of Arataki Itto's max HP and continuously taunts surrounding enemies. When Ushi takes damage, Arataki Itto gains a stack of superlative super strength. Ushi will flee when its HP reaches 0 or its duration ends. And Arataki Itto gains a stack of superlative super strength as it leaves.
Oh, nice.
Ushi is considered a geo construct, and Arataki Itto can only deploy one Ushi on the field at any one time.
Oni coming through!
That is
when
so
Itto
sick.
unleashes his elemental burst, he lets out his inner raging Oni King for a time.
Inner
and wields his Oni King's Kanabo in battle. For the burst's duration, Itto's elemental and physical resistance are decreased. But his normal, charged, and plunging attacks are converted to geo damage that cannot be overridden.
Wow.
Also, Itto's normal attack speed is increased, and his attack is increased, based on his defense. During the raging Oni King state, when the first or third strikes of his attack hits an enemy,
See how fast he's
Itto
moving?
gains a stack
Like,
of
for
superlative
claymores, that's pretty good. Claymores can be
With a deft use
frustrating
of this effect,
because
Itto
they
can
feel
overwhelm
slow.
the enemy with more
But Itto
Arataki
did not feel
Kesagiri
slow.
slashes, and vaunt the might of the Arataki gang. Itto's Crimson Oni bloodline is not only a point of pride, it's his source of strength in battle. After unlocking the talent Bloodline of the Crimson Oni, Arataki Kesagiri damage is increased by an amount that scales with Itto's defense.
Oh, defense.
Arataki Itto's life is one where a new challenger could appear at any moment. But as a self-professed tough guy, he won't go down without a fight, no matter who the opponent. He's always itching to show off his awesome skills and attain victory with style. During battle, Arataki Itto uses his normal attacks and elemental skill to accumulate stacks of superlative super strength, then batters the enemy with the Arataki Kesagiri charged attack. When his energy is full, Arataki Itto unleashes his elemental burst to enter the raging Oni King state, greatly enhancing his abilities. In this state, Itto can quickly stack up that superlative super strength and use Arataki Kesagiri slashes to crush those who dare challenge him.
Nice. Just relentless, really.
Compared to his peers, Arataki Itto has lived a colorful life and is familiar with the inside of a prison cell, fully qualifying him as the rightful leader of the Arataki gang. Though some may contest his way of handling things, the members of this young Crimson Oni's gang choose to follow him, despite the diet of grilled lavender melon. Well, it's one way of living. And ultimately, surviving on sporadic work and next to no mora is still an easier task than trying to deny your destiny.
Dane with the one-liners.
Thus the Shogun deemed the Oni dangerous and dispatched its samurai to subdue them. After a fierce battle, the samurai defeated the violent Oni.
Is he?
And,
he's holding a whole man with one arm?
Wait,
oh my
is this
god.
the right script?
Okay, no, I'm gonna be completely normal about that. I'm gonna be completely normal about that. So normal. I'm being
Anyway,
so normal.
In the end, humans and Oni
Very normal.
overcame their differences, and they all lived happily ever after. Oh, what a circus!
Now that's what I call a good show.
Yeah, boss! The Arataki gang rules!
It's my baby. Oh, Toma.
My lord, look backstage. Yes, most entertaining. Pity that the Tenryu Commission has arrived.
Arrest them!
Huh? Uh-oh.
With this newfound strength, I will defend those who fight alongside me. Protecting my soldiers doesn't just mean having a robust defense in place. It means going on the attack. The key to seizing victory in battle lies in remembering the meaning of battle and employing the right tactics to generate momentum. Pull it! Keep your weapon at the ready.
Lucky man!
You never know what's around the corner. Press the advantage!
And Oni!
The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant.
Arataki Itto. We've been trying to apprehend him recently.
People see Oni causing trouble again. That'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made.
Come on, men. He won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki.
A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me. When it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke.
Ah, that idiot Oni. What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Ooh.
There! It's showtime! Oh, coming through! Step aside. Itto's back in town.
You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye.
Shut up, would ya?
My favorite story quest.
The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary,
I know
to a
nothing
far
about
greater
this-
extent than
this
I would have
dude.
ever imagined. This mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries, a vast and terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
People are put off by the cold and don't realize that there is much to explore beneath the icy exterior.
Have yet to meet her too.
Are you here to build a snowman too? Let's combine our forces and build ourselves a huge snowman. It'll be a ton of fun.
What's on your mind? You seem a little distracted.
Some of my alchemy notes are missing. We do not yet know the identity of our thief. Please take care.
Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be.
Oh no! Avalanche!
Albedo, what the devil do you think you were doing?
Whoa. Looking forward to watching that.
My father, he's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position.
I first met Yelan when she was very young. Even back then, she was extremely tough, and she kept her cards close to her chest.
The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then.
Everything is chaotic here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
Does that mean even Xiao can't sense our presence here?
Something seems to have been activated inside the Fantastic Compass.
I fear that this problem underground is bigger than we thought.
Just focus on taking care of yourselves. I'll figure out the rest.
Gotcha! Busted! Here comes the catch. Maybe I should make better use of my time.
Our bond is strong. Stand with me. Lightning, purified!
No, it's still alive. Why would you become like this?
That sounds like Xiao. Could he be in trouble?
No way! Was that who I think it was? Something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain. Leave now! Get out of there!
I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness. Die here with me.
Okay, so Arataki Itto is a playable Jiro character, okay? A loud and proud descendant of the Crimson Oni, Itto is also the leader and founder of the Arataki gang. While not a villain, his reputation as a delinquent in Inazuma City leaves something to be desired. Alright, let's look at the Oni. Oni are a kind of yokai in Inazuma. For those of you who are unaware, yokai are like supernatural creatures. It's like the Japanese term for like kitsune and like oni and like that kind of thing. According to Shiki Taisho, let's look at this. Who is this? Appears in an event. Okay, we're gonna back out of that because I have not watched the events yet. The Oni clans value their principles and pride very much. Since the events of the Cataclysm, the blood of the Oni has diluted with each passing day. Oni have long horns and have larger physical builds than most humans. In the long distant past, the Oni had completely blue or crimson skin color without any markings. Although, as they continued to reproduce with humans, their skin became similar to theirs, so Oni typically paint markings on their skin and horns to indicate which tribe they hailed from. This signified how diluted the blood of the Oni had become today. Judging by the appearance of the Oni mask and the guard of the Magukenki, the Oni of old used to have crooked faces and fangs. So those first humans who copulated with Oni were adventurous then. Okay. Powers and abilities. Oni are particularly powerful in terms of raw strength, as shown with Itto's appearance and combat style. It is said that an Oni mask possesses immense power. One of the Oni's weaknesses are beans, which is lethal to them in large amounts. For part Oni, they do not suffer as much due to their Oni blood being significantly thinned, but Itto is a lone exception to this. History. Early history. The Oni are some of Inazuma's inhabitants, although they lived a mostly secluded lifestyle as humans feared them. An Inazuman fairy tale speaks of two Oni, a blue Oni who preferred seclusion, and a crimson Oni who wished to socialize with humans. The crimson Oni's initial attempts to interact with humans ended in failure, but they still wished to befriend the humans. The blue Oni then proposed a solution in which he would perform evil acts and have the crimson Oni scare him off. The plan worked, and the Crimson Oni began to interact with humans. Seeing this, the Blue Oni left. This was all recapped in the story. Eventually, the Crimson Oni searched for the Blue Oni. Upon realizing that the Blue Oni was purposefully avoiding him, the Crimson Oni left behind a letter, and they reunited during a village festival, albeit away from the village. Onis are more versed in the story as it held a hidden truth that most people were unaware of. The Oni, being the proud race they are, wanted the shogun's protection, but in order to do so, they had to have a good relationship with the humans. People at the time did not discern between Oni, so they treated all of them the same, which was mostly exacerbated by the Blue Oni continually clashing with the humans, while the Crimson Oni tried to maintain good relationships with them. As a result, the two tribes met and issued a pact. The Blue Oni would help the Crimson Oni integrate with humans as long as the Crimson Oni would treat humans respectfully, not use their strength for malicious intents, and obtain the respect of the humans. As the Blue Oni remained in a life of seclusion, they were eventually thought to have died off. The Cataclysm. 500 years before the start of the game, the Cataclysm erupted throughout Teyvat. Mikoshi Chiyo, we read about her in Raiden's video. She was an Oni. I believe she was a Crimson Oni. One of A's friends was swallowed by a beast of sin. While she broke out, she was corrupted by its influence and rebelled against the shogunate, prompting A to cut her sword arm and one horn off. But she was spared and fled into the forests. Chiyo's son, Iwakura Michihiro, was shamed by his mother's actions and led a life of seclusion in Kanda village until he met Teruo of the Yogu Tengu. Present day. In the current day, the Crimson and Blue Oni tribes continue to exist. Arataki Itto is the current representative of the Crimson Oni. The Blue Oni were also revealed to have survived, albeit in extremely poor conditions, forcing one of them, Takuya. You know what? Let's read about him, see what we can find out. Okay. Takuya, quest exclusive NPC. Okay. Takuya is a blue Oni. He was aware of the Inazuman fairy tale regarding the blue and crimson Oni, resulting in him and his fellow blue Oni living in a life of misery as they could not rely on humans for support. As a result, he chose to abandon his pride to support his people. Nogata, the leader of a Ronin group, presumably invited him for his raw strength, which Takuya accepted, but only on the condition that no innocent people be killed, causing significant friction among Nogata's men. Nogata's men kidnapped many people, but Takuya did his best to provide them with extra food and water behind the vagrants' backs. When the vagrants ambushed the traveling merchant, Masato, Takuya prevented them from killing him, and they simply took his goods. As the people of Inazuma believed the blue Oni to have died off, Takuya was not considered a suspect, as the crimson Oni, Itto, claimed to be responsible, so he could figure out why Takuya had resorted to a life of crime. With the aid of the traveler, Itto learned that Takuya held a grudge. Okay, wait. This is just recapping what we already know. Itto reassured Takuya that he would have someone take care of his people until they were released from jail. Personality: Takuya is an Oni who had initially abandoned his pride in order to live, as he could not stand both himself and his people living a life of misery in their seclusion. He initially believed Itto to be unintelligent and uncaring of the pact between the Oni tribes, despite Itto insisting otherwise. After seeing that Itto had good intentions and that he had been in the wrong, Takuya tried to sacrifice himself to atone for his sins, but Itto saved him, explaining that his actions would only benefit himself and that the blue Oni shouldn't suffer in misery anymore, prompting Takuya to realize the truth of his words and give himself a second chance. Appearance: as a blue Oni, Takuya has blue horns and markings across his body. Alrighty. We left off at Takuya to join a vagrant group for supplies. During Itto's story quest, he manages to connect to Takuya, and now learning of their suffering, pledges to assist the Blue Oni tribe however he can after being released from jail. The traveler informed Granny Oni of this, who began making preparations to help the Blue Oni. Let's go and click on Granny Oni. See if there's anything about her. Okay, Granny Oni quest exclusive, NPC. Why did you save me? Can't you see that I'm an Oni? You must be hungry. Come, I've made some porridge. I told you, I'm an Oni. Can't you see them horns? Oh, I can see them. Do you want some of that porridge, by the way? You know what? You're not listening to me at all. Oh, all right. 1 bowl of porridge, please. Coming right up. That's cute. Despite her name, Granny Oni is actually not an Oni. This was a nickname given to her as a result of her taking in Itto in his youth, as people continued to discriminate against Oni. After Itto's parents died, he was left on the streets and tore into people who spoke ill of the Oni. This resulted in him being beaten by a group of ruffians who had banded together at one point, but Granny Oni saved him. She has since taken care of him as if he was her own son. During Itto's quest, Granny Oni helped take care of Daisuke after his parents had been kidnapped by Ronin. When the traveler returned with the news of Itto's arrest and the revelation of a Blue Oni tribe, Granny Oni immediately began making preparations to help the secluded Oni who had been living in neglect. Personality: Granny Oni is a kind old woman who accepts the Oni for who they are and sees Itto as her pride and joy. Itto is grateful to her for her hospitality and dislikes it when people make her the target of their abuse. She does not see the Arataki gang as an actual gang, instead stating that they're more like Itto's friends who just enjoy hanging out together. That's really cute. Okay, let's backtrack. Known members. Unknown time period. Ao of the Blue Oni initiated the pact between the Blue Oni and the Crimson Oni. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this. Ao is a representative image of the Blue Oni race in the Inazuma fairy tales. He, along with his Crimson Oni friend Akka, tries to live in harmony with humans at the contract of Raiden Shogun. Contract? Ooh. That's a hot topic word in Teva. Akka's initial attempts to interact with humans ended in failure, but he still wished to befriend them. Ao proposed a solution in which he would perform evil acts and have Akka scare him off. Okay, we all know all this. Nowadays, the Blue Oni race has always maintained their pride and lived far away from humans. Also because of that, they have many difficulties in their quality of life. such as Takuya and his family. However, thanks to the care and goodwill of the Red Oni race's descendant, Itto, the Blue Oni race has gradually come to light and reintegrated into society. Wow. Okay, so we're just going to check on Akka real quick. Akka is a representative image of the Crimson Oni race in the Inazuma fairy tales. Okay, friend of Ao. Nowadays, keeping that spirit, the descendant of Crimson Oni as Arataki Itto always tries to maintain good relationships with humans, obtain their respect, and not use strength for malicious intents. That Crimson Oni's will of chivalry and contentiousness has also helped the forgotten Blue Oni race to gradually come to light and receive better care of society. Okay, neat. Arataki of the Front Gate, a legendary martial artist. Oh, what? Is that Itto's ancestor? Twin Oni of Tokaku, 2 female Oni bandits who were defeated by the Black Fox Itaru, one of the Kitsune, and later joined her side. 4 Oni of Ogata, 4 Oni that trespassed on Chinju Forest, only to be deceived by Ioroi. Arakawa Koji. Quest exclusive NPC. Oh, yay, Miko's story quest. Okay, no. We'll wait to get to her quest to read about him. 500 years ago, the Mikoshi clan, Mikoshi Chiyo. We read about this, rebelled against the shogun. Tales of a male Oni named Tora Chiyo who rebelled against Ball are actually Chiyo's story, distorted over time. Okay, part Oni, Chiyo's biological son. We read about, if you want to know more about that, I go into a lot deeper detail in Raiden's video, so if you want to go check that out, you're welcome to. Akodomeki, Deathless Oni of Sarai. Okay, present day Arataki Itto, Crimson Oni descendant, Takuya, Blue Oni descendant. Note, it is unclear whether the following characters have actual Oni lineage, but they are associated with Oni through their epitaphs. Wait. What? It is unclear whether the following characters have actual Oni lineage. That doesn't make sense. What do you mean? They have horns. I'm confused. Yanagiha Arashi, the Violet Oni. Ooh. And Okazaki Toremon, the Crimson Oni. Alright, trivia. It is said that the Magukenki mask is inspired by a famous Oni, supposedly Iwakura Michihiro. Oh, in Japanese mythology, Oni are a kind of horned ogre-like creature, usually portrayed as demonic evil spirits. Oni are supposedly allergic to beans. This might be a reference to the real-world Japanese holiday Setsubun, where beans are believed to have the ability to purify one's home and are thrown at people disguised as Oni to ward off evil spirits and bring in good fortune for the upcoming year. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's definitely where that probably takes origin from. Well, let's backtrack and go ahead and read up on the Arataki gang itself. The Arataki gang is a gang established and led by Arataki Itto. Although Itto claims that the gang consists of outliers and those shunned by society, Granny Oni believes that the gang is just all of Itto's friends hanging out together. Everyone in the Arataki gang has a good heart and only mean the best for other people. However, its members, with the exception of Kuki Shinobu, are not very intelligent, and in the process of trying to promote the gang and help their community, they often end up accidentally causing trouble, resulting in the members frequently getting arrested. The various acts of mischief that have gotten in the gang in trouble include, but are not limited to, posting unauthorized flyers, hosting unapproved events, disturbing the peace by performing music late at night, and accidentally damaging other people's property. As a result of their frequent incidents, the gang's intentions are misunderstood a lot of the time. As deputy officer, Kuki Shinobu is responsible for the gang's legal issues, such as getting them out of the messes they make and handling professional affairs. Itto is very protective of his gang members and treats them with a large amount of respect as if they were his own family. As a result, they are very loyal to him, calling him boss frequently, with Itto referring to his gang as my boys. In his profile, voiceovers, and teapot dialogue, he declares the Traveler to be part of the Arataki gang. As Itto's profile reveals, the Tenryou Commission refuses to acknowledge the Arataki Gang as an official organization. Well, fuck the Tenryou Commission, to be honest. Alright, members: Arataki Itto, Kuki Shinobu, Deputy Officer Ushi, Auxiliary Member Akira Genta, Mamoru, and the Traveler. Okay, so Akira is a quest-exclusive NPC. First appeared, okay. Profile: according to Arataki Itto, Akira snores very loudly. I don't see how that's something that would ostracize him from society, but maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll learn more about him in the future. Quest exclusive, okay. Where is... okay, here we go. According to Arataki Itto, Genta has a serious temper problem. I guess that could be something that could ostracize you from a community if you're like lashing out at people, but he didn't seem overly emotional to me. And then Mamoru. Quest exclusive. According to Arataki Itto, he is colorblind. That is definitely not something that should ostracize someone from society. That's... okay, well, I guess they're just Itto's friends. And of course, that's so cute. I think the Traveler being part of the gang is adorable. Okay, trivia. The gang's emblem depicts a stylized version of Ushi's face. Oh, Ushi is the twerking cow. Ushi is an auxiliary member of the Arataki gang. He assists Arataki Itto when he uses his elemental skill. Personality. Let's see. Ushi seems to be loyal to Itto, obeying his orders upon being summoned. He also has some degree of higher intelligence, as he is able to verbally communicate his thoughts to other people through Itto. Ushi is known to be used for exorcising yokai and evil spirits, but ever since he met Itto, he has refused to leave the Oni's side. Appearance: Ushi is a young Akaushi bull, with a chunky body type and stubby legs. Additionally, he also dons a pair of golden horns atop his head, and attached to the tip of his tail is a shape resembling the shard created from the crystallized elemental reaction. He has yellow eyes, thick furrowed eyebrows, and a white snout for his facial features. His coat is brown with golden markings on his hooves, cheeks, albeit lighter in color, and across his body. Ushi carries a small dark navy blue and red roof on his back, with golden faces resembling that of an Oni. The roof is tied to Ushi with a rope in purple and white accents, similar to Itto's ropes on his outfit. Trivia: Ushi's design is inspired by the Akabeko, red cow, a traditional papier paper mache toy and souvenir of the Aizu region in Japan. The first Akabeko toys date back to 1590 during a smallpox outbreak in Japan. Children who owned Akabeko seemed not to catch the illness, leading to an increased demand for the toys in order to ward off the smallpox demon, believed to be responsible for the outbreak. Akabeko are still used as charms to ward off illness, and Ushi's ability to exorcise yokai and evil spirits likely alludes to this. There are two versions of the legend of the Akabeko, both related to the construction of a Buddhist temple in about 807 CE, while a monk was supervising the building of a temple in Yanaizu, Fukushima. He noticed a large, sturdy red cow called Akabeko among the cattle used to haul lumber. In the first version, the Akabeko's flesh turned to stone when it gave its spirit to a Buddha after the temple was completed. Ushi's own status as a geoconstruct may be a nod to this aspect of the myth. Oh, that's cool! In the second version, the Akabeko refused to leave the temple even after it had been finished, and it eventually became a permanent fixture of the temple itself. Ushi has similarly refused to leave Itto's side since meeting him. Akaushi cattle are a real breed of cattle in Japan, commonly bred for their red Wagyu meat. Ooh, Wagyu's good. When summoned or exiting the battlefield, Ushi will make a noise similar to a cow's moo sound. Itto's nickname for him is Beefcake. Ushi shares his voice actor in all voiceover languages with Itto's Chinese voice actor. Oh, cool. Ushi directly translates in Japanese to ox. Alright, so his lore page. Fast as the wind and mighty as thunder, he is an intrepid man with Oni blood running through his veins. Official character introduction. All right, let's go ahead and read his character stories, character details. While walking through Hanamizaka, it is hard not to notice a young man of the Oni race named Arataki Itto. Never mind his horns or piercing voice sticking out like sore thumbs, the sight of him enthusiastically joining in to play children's games is enough to set him apart from the crowd. In any case, his obvious lack of things to do stands in stark contrast to Hanamizaka itself, where craftspeople gather in droves and busy themselves all day long. Itto claims to be the first and greatest head of the Arataki gang, the responsibilities and duties of which he tried to explain to some Tenryou Commission officials when they came to him to investigate a rather harmless street brawl. Unfortunately, they interrupted him not 2 minutes into the explanation before marking him down as unemployed. That designation is not exactly accurate, of course. Other than the gang's activities, which the shogunate does not acknowledge, Itto does also do some odd jobs to stay solvent, usually working 1 day before taking 3 days off. As such, a more accurate designation should have been 3/4 unemployed. Hey, we all gotta, he's living the life, honestly. Character story 1, friendship level 2. Objectively speaking, Itto's reputation leaves much to be desired within Inazuma City. Even though he is not considered a villain, he is certainly no law-abiding citizen either. If one really had to assign some sort of hazard level to him, then perhaps the level of being used by parents to keep naughty children in line. If you don't behave, Arataki Itto will come and snatch your snacks away, for example, might suffice. That said, unlike threats of the great Mujina yokai grabbing you and taking you deep into the mountains, or being inlaid upon the shogun's statue, the scenario threatened here can actually occur. Still, I think it's insane that they just compared real threats, and even a threat made by the shogun herself, to Itto taking candy from kids. Still, snatching is, again, not accurate, for the fate of these snacks is decided fair and square by ritual combat. In the eyes of many, winning snacks off kids in competitions is exceedingly shameless, but Itto believes that every battle must be taken seriously, whether one's foe is a 5-year-old child or the almighty shogun herself. It is also due to this conviction that Itto can lose to a child without any reservations at all, and while the adults have much to say about his behavior, the children find Itto, the big Oni, to be a rather good playmate. He is knowledgeable about all manner of street games and plays them all with great gusto. He also stands up for any who are being bullied. Lately, the children have been very into Onikabuto battles against Itto. The rules of this game are simple, and the fighting is both fierce and very watchable. Most importantly of all, they actually have a pretty decent chance of winning this one, unlike the other games. Alright, let's look at the Onikabuto thing. See what this brings us. Okay, ghost Japanese rhinoceros beetle, our local specialty, found in Inazuma. Okay, how to obtain. Is there any lore? Okay. Descriptions: a strange beetle that inhabits areas rich with electro energy. Its docile and sedentary temperament could not be more different from the fierce demonic visage displayed on its armored shell. Inazuman folktales say that when the gods were apportioning territory to the many animals, the Onikabuto, who detested conflict, chose first to live in land saturated in electro. As many years passed, it evolved bizarre patterns with which to frighten trespassers and developed horns that could release electricity to deter predators. Yet, though it wears armor and bears horns, the Onikabuto hates fighting most of all animals. Trivia. The following birthday mail include, despite being living beings, Onikabuto are not categorized as wildlife and do not move, flee, or die when hit. Onikabuto appear to be modeled after some, I'm assuming, Latin scientific name, the Japanese rhinoceros beetle, which is a common aspect of modern Japanese culture, especially among younger people. Cute. During Arataki Itto's quest, larger red Onikabuto can be found and seen, although they cannot be collected. Alright, neat. Okay, character story 2, friendship level 3. For the longest time, the Tenryou Commission has regarded the Arataki gang as a group of only occasional troublemakers who do not require that much attention. This group has only less than 10 regular members, and there are many internal disagreements concerning the date of its founding. Akira believes that it all began when Itto saved him from a few 2-bit ruffians. That day, Itto persisted even after having been knocked to the ground 7 times, ultimately causing the punks to back off in annoyance. Helping Akira up from the ground, Itto declared, "Well, guess you're with the Arataki gang now." Genta and Mamoru believe that the gang was truly founded at the end of a certain year when they all squatted on the outskirts of Inazuma City and roasted lavender melons. That day, not one of them had a single mora to their name, and they were all very hungry indeed. While gorging himself on a melon, Itto said with a sigh, "We should roast lavender melons like this every year." That said, neither Genta nor Mamoru thinks that these experiences need much memorializing. For Kuki Shinobu, the gang was officially formed the first time she had to drag Itto's sorry behind out of Shogunate jail, for this was the first time any official records had ever made mention of the Arataki gang. As for Itto, he believes that the Arataki gang existed from the first moment those words entered his mind. Unfortunately, he no longer remembers when that was. And as for Granny Oni, who has taken care of Itto since he was young, she believes that the gang was never formed. To her, these children are just Itto and his friends. Character story 3, friendship level 4. The land of Inazuma has been home to the Oni race since antiquity. They existed here alongside lordly Hakushin, Kitsune bloodline, and the Tengu. Such yokai often have supernatural abilities that humans could only look upon and envy, but the Oni lack many special traits in that regard. Other than the horns on their head, they are mostly remembered for their explosive tempers and penchant for making trouble. As for their legendary fear of beans, it has scientific basis. As it turns out, Oni are allergic to beans. However, because the Oni bloodline has thinned out greatly over time, most people display only very minor allergic reactions. Unfortunately for Itto, his allergies are still pretty severe. Forget eating beans. So long as he makes skin contact with them, Itto will get itchy all over and even find it hard to breathe. This thus makes beans the only thing that usually carefree Itto is particularly wary of in his daily life. For their part, the Arataki gang members do not order any dishes made with beans, not even in private, as a mark of respect for him. Of all products made with beans, Itto fears fried tofu the most. Indeed, he even says that the very sight of it leaves him feeling queasy for 3 days straight. Character story 4, friendship level 5. And when he mentions fried tofu, a certain Pyrrhic victory immediately comes to his mind. The battle that caused the incident began as a rather pedestrian conflict. A fox-eared lady had happened to sit in the chair that Itto would customarily sit on while eating at his favorite food stand, and on his payday, no less. The two began a contest of words over whom the chair belonged to, culminating in a straight-up, unnecessary battle. Itto, hungry from a hard day's work, chose an eating contest, while the fox-eared lady chose a theme of kitsune ramen. Itto was momentarily at a loss when he realized that said ramen contained fried tofu, but with the Oni race's pride on the line, he soldiered on gamely en route to victory nonetheless. And as for that innocent chair, it was ultimately given to Itto as a trophy by the rather mortified owner of the food stand. Regarding the various contests he has been in, there are 2 that still weigh on Itto's mind quite heavily. One of them is the rematch that he demanded of Kujo-Sara, who defeated him and took his vision as part of her duties in the Tenryou Commission. To this day, the Kujo has not agreed to the street corner sumo match, something that frustrates Itto to no end. The other incident happened many years ago when Itto was young. Then he had gotten into an argument with a young Tengu, the result of which was a sumo match in the Byakko Plain. Unexpectedly, the ensuing furor sent them both rolling down a mountain. In the end, it was the Tengu who carried Itto, who could not walk after spraining his ankle, all the way home. Of course, the match went unsettled. Just his luck, Itto often thinks that both such incidents had to do with Tengu. Also, how on earth were these Tengu also strong despite looking so skinny? Character story 5, friendship level 6. Every Oni child has probably heard the story of the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni. The gentle, helpful Crimson Oni defeated the wicked Blue Oni, thus winning the respect of the humans. This was Itto's favorite story when he was young, and he was proud of his red Oni horns and his crimson Oni lineage. However, this simple pride was shaken by a certain incident. When incidents of robbery occurred in the village in which Itto lived, the Arataki family fell under suspicion on account of their Oni heritage. Itto no longer remembers the details of that incident, but he remembers the wary, disgusted stares the villagers gave him and his parents as they left, and the parting words they said, which Itto has heard countless times since then: once an Oni, always an Oni. No matter the time period, all Oni are the same as far as humans are concerned. In that case, would it not be better to become the blue Oni, whom people feared? Surely that was preferable to being like his parents, who were driven out despite having done nothing wrong. After his parents died of illness, the young Itto was turned out onto the streets, where he would lay into anyone who spoke ill of the Oni race. Well, Itto was mostly the one getting laid into, but he proved quite the pain in the neck, never giving up no matter how many times they knocked him down. Still, he was only a child, and eventually collapsed on the street due to exhaustion and hunger after a terrible round of beatings at the hands of some ruffians who had banded together against him. At this moment of crisis, Itto was saved by an old human woman. "Why did you save me? Can't you see that I'm an Oni? You must be hungry. Come, I've made some porridge." "I told you, I'm an Oni. Can't you see them horns?" "Oh, I can see them. Do you want some of that porridge, by the way?" You know what? You're not listening to me at all. "Oh, all right. 1 bowl of porridge, please. Coming right up." The great sing-along, Friendship Level 4. As the year was drawing to a close, the Arataki gang met to discuss how they might celebrate the turnover of the year. As opposed to more reputable organizations, the Arataki gang did not have any fixed venues to hold their activities, which posed some logistical issues. The lavender melon suggestion was quickly eliminated, while roasting melons itself was certainly not an issue. Eating only that to celebrate the new year certainly was. An Onikabuto festival was considered, but the year's end was not mating season, and so the contestants would not be half as motivated as they usually were. Ultimately, lots were drawn, and the great sing-along was selected. This activity was suggested by Itto himself, and it entailed everyone standing on a cliff and singing against the ocean wind to express their innermost feelings and well wishes for the future. The various gang members actually rejected this in their hearts when they found out about it. After all, screaming into the wind was nowhere near as fun as eating melons. Kuki Shinobu even indicated that she would like to take leave to return home on that day. However, the event went through nonetheless. The yelling and hollering were indeed quite soothing for the soul. And as things unexpectedly turned out, Itto was quite the good singer as well. Vision, Friendship Level 6. Itto's vision was something he found under his hip after waking up one morning. By that point, he had already been in Hanamizaka for many a year, and his livelihood was at least somewhat stable. Well, I never. Dad, Mom, Gramps, Granny, and Granny Oni. Isn't this something? These were Itto's real thoughts as he first looked upon his vision. That day, he would excitedly show his vision to every person he met, even showing people where it had made an indentation on his back until everyone was thoroughly sick of hearing the story. A few days later, however, the story would change a little. Now, as you know, I wasn't surprised at all when I first saw that vision. I mean, you'd expect as much out of the first and greatest head of the Arataki gang, after all. More importantly, a person's worth isn't something that can be determined by a mere vision. Oh no, sir. The keen-eyed, however, would notice that Itto had bought a very soft spectacle cloth. Also, a certain question showed up in the advice column of the That's Life magazine that went like this: "Miss Hina, how should I best take care of my vision and make it shinier?" And when I say shinier, I mean shinier than everyone else's, of course. When gang members read this and excitedly showed the magazine to Itto, they were surprised to see the longtime fan of Miss Hina just look at the mag casually before laying it aside. His name card. A real man puts sorrow and anger behind him and smiles brightly for the world to see. All right, let's listen to some of these voiceovers about Itto from different characters.
Now he's an interesting case. Pitting docile Onikabuto against each other in battle. That's a first. I was only speaking in polite platitudes when I gave him that little pep talk. But, to my surprise, he started calling me bro. To this day, he calls me my bro Ayato without the faintest idea of my true identity. It's quite alright by me, though. I have nothing against his, unique character.
Okay, I haven't met Ayato yet, but I couldn't tell if that was condescending or not.
I can't help but get a little irate when his name comes up. He kicked up a big fuss when I confiscated his vision. By far the noisiest person. No, the noisiest Oni I've ever encountered. He showed he was enough of a man to admit defeat, but the rematch he insisted upon... To this day, I still don't want to talk about it. If you really must know, you can go and ask
in my
him
opinion,
yourself.
she has no right to be frustrated at all. She should be humble and constantly asking forgiveness of everyone she fucking took visions from. I mean, I'm sorry, that's just how I
The
feel.
boss told me to teach the others how to fight. So the first thing I did was beat them up, one by one. I was a little surprised that even in their bruised and swollen state, they still respectfully called me Shinobu and asked me to lead them. At that moment, I knew they really were a big bunch of idiots. But that's fine. Even a group like this won't slow me down. I'll just take care of everything myself.
So that might have just been the way the voice actor read that, but that didn't sound very... that sounded kind of condescending. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to feel like that, but that didn't feel very fond.
The boss has a lot of unpleasant memories from his past, but he still manages to stay positive. I'd say that kind of resilience is pretty rare. He treats us well, and his character has a good effect on everyone in the gang. Of course, it's never an excuse for him to run amok with no consideration for others. Just let me know if he ever causes you any trouble, and I'll be sure to make him regret ever being rude to you.
Okay, that felt much better. That felt much better. More along the lines of disgruntled little sister than condescending.
Why does he have to make such a racket? And how did he get so tall?
I've done a few favors before to deliver roasted lavender melon to him in prison. This one time, I overheard him singing. The lyrics were complete trash, but I gotta say, he has a pretty good set of pipes. And it's not every day you come across an inmate who's in the mood to sing their heart out.
I love that he's like Canon has this great voice.
Word on the street is that he's quite a character. Apparently, he even has yokai heritage. Have you met him? If you two are close, maybe you can introduce me sometime. It's good to make friends from all walks of life, yokai included.
Toma is so wholesome. He is so freaking wholesome.
Ah, the oddball Oni. I hear that he's been quite a pain for the Kujo clan. The Tenryo Commission wanted to remove his messages on the bulletin board, claiming that they were harmful to public order. I made quite sure they stayed put. He's an entertaining character. You don't often see Oni like him in this day and age.
Okay, that was surprisingly appreciative, I think.
Arataki's gang? Huh? So he isn't just someone with too much free time in his hands? Oh, he may look scary, but he is very popular with the children. However, he can be very competitive. Every time we play with the children, it always turns into a showdown between him and me. For example, we drink a bowl of ramen soup in one go, or try to eat sour plums without making any faces. The children will cheer us both on and try to guess the winner. And when that happens, well, then I can't let him beat me, right?
That's so cute that him and Mia are close. That's adorable. I love that. Okay, birthday mail. Let's see what he sends us. Thank goodness I came up with a brilliant idea this year and found this secluded island where I stayed for a couple of days to stay away from the crowds. And guess what? This year, I'm not spending my birthday in prison. On the other hand, spending days arm wrestling against pale red crabs with a branch brought no joy, but now the time's finally come. We celebrate big time. Yes, yes, location first. How about the rooftop of Tenshukaku, yeah? The place is high up with spectacular views and looks majestic. I would look great there. A real man like myself should have his birthday celebrated on top of Tenshukaku. What about the celebration then? If it's not super duper mega ultra awesome, it has to at least be mega ultra awesome. Fireworks? Nah, too much hassle. Beetle fights or card games? I'd win for sure. But I don't want anyone to lose today. How about roasting lavender melons? All good vibes and little could go wrong. But it still needs to be grand. So we are going to roast 10. Yep, you heard me right. I, Arataki, live long and prosper Itto, will live as long as Mount Yogu. Ha ha ha. What a goofball. Trivia. Arataki Itto is known by these aliases or titles, most of which were invented by himself. Arataki, a vision-returned Itto. Arataki, above all, bold-blooded Itto. Arataki, beetle gladiator Itto. Arataki, burning passion for battle Itto. Arataki, he might lose, but he'll never admit defeato. Arataki, live long and prosper Itto. Arataki, no prison food for me Itto. Arataki, #1 gourmet Itto. Arataki, numero uno Itto. Arataki, the first Itto. Arataki, the man Itto. Arataki, the one and only Itto. Arataki, the Oni sumo king Itto. Arataki, the pride of Oni Itto. Arataki, the strongest Itto. Arataki, the supreme Itto. Arataki, the ultimate TCG champion Itto. Arataki, the unbeaten troublemaker Itto. Arataki, the undefeated Itto. Arataki, to the victor go the spoils Itto. Bolt Chucker by Paimon. Kid by Yelan. Boss by Kuki Shinobu. Mr. Arataki by Kuki Shinobu as well. Prince of Mischief by himself. Arataki Shmito is an alias. Crimson Oni by Kujo Sara. Itto's, and by extension all Oni's, allergic reaction to fried tofu beans is a reference to the Japanese tradition of mamemaki, celebrated during Setsuban, in which beans are thrown at people wearing Oni or demon masks to purify the household for the upcoming year. Itto's voiceovers, more about Itto 2, and least favorite food indicate that the people of Inazuma also partake in mamamaki, but for all minor life events instead. Itto is a half-blooded Oni due to the Oni blood thinning over time as a result of Oni integrating with humans, as the original Oni's skin were fully blue or crimson, although this has not spared him from any extremely allergic response to beans. Both Itto and Paimon share the same birthday, being June 1st, International Day for Protection of Children. It is widely celebrated in countries such as Armenia, Burma, Cambodia, China, Ethiopia, Mongolia, Russia, and Portugal, where it is considered a national holiday, and fairs are even hosted for children. The two characters having this birthday date might relate to their childlike nature and how both are good at handling children. Oh, that's cute. Etymology: his family name, Arataki, means rough rapids and implies that he is a descendant of Arataki of the Front Gate, whereas the kanji in his given name, Itto, means one dipper. The Japanese name of his constellation literally means the Heavenly Ox constellation. The Chinese name of his constellation may also be a reference to the longhorn beetle family, Ceramybidae, oh gosh, which translates to these Chinese characters. Considering his constellation names in Latin and Japanese, Arataki Itto may be inspired by the half Shinto, half Buddhist deity Gozu Tenno, literally meaning ox-headed heavenly king, who is said to serve as the guardian of Jetavana, a holy Buddhist site in India. He is often identified with the raging storm kami Susanoo in Shinto and the medicine Buddha in Buddhism. His main shrine is Yasaka Shrine, Kyoto. The shrine is best known for the Gion Festival, one of the most important and largest festivals in Japan, and Gion, an entertainment district where most of the geisha in Kyoto are working. These may account for Itto's unorthodox and frank nature. Minamiza, the oldest extant kabuki theater that was founded in 1610, is also located in Gion. This may have influenced Itto's vigorous kabuki-esque costume, most notably kumadori, a red makeup in his face, or on his face. Japanese Buddhist legends have an ox-headed Oni called Gozu, inspired by Niuto in the Chinese mythology, who serves as a jailer of the underworld. Although Gozu, Tanu, and Gozu are different entities in the real mythology, the similarity in their names and iconography may explain Itto's Oni heritage. In the introduction of the late 13th century Japanese historical epic, The Tale of the Heike, Jetavana and the Sacred Sal Trees, whose Japanese name is the Sada Soju, are co-revered as the symbols of transience and impermanence. This may have inspired Itto's rivalry and friendship with Kujo Sara. Friendship? Where? When? Who? When did it say that they were friends? Kujo Sara made it quite clear she does not want to be friends with Itto. Another important heavenly bowl in the Japanese mythology is the divine animal servant of Tenjin, the god of academics and thunder, although it does not seem to have much in common with Itto. His Japanese constellation name may also be a reference to the bowl of heaven in Mesopotamian mythology, which is identified with the constellation Taurus. His Latin constellation name, Taurus Iracundus, can translate to Raging Bull, the ring name of American professional boxer Jake LaMotta, who was known for his rough fighting style and reputation as a bully in the ring. Okay, let's go ahead and listen to his voiceover lines now.
I'm the head honcho of the Arataki gang, and everyone knows my names. I have many. Arataki, the one and Oni Itto. Arataki, the Oni Sumo King Itto.
Oh my
Arataki,
gosh.
the pride of Oni Itto. Arataki, Beetle Gladiator Itto. Arataki, the ultimate TCG champion Itto. Arataki, he might lose, but he'll never admit defeat. Anyway, these are some of the ones I usually go by, so go ahead, take your pick. I'll respond to whichever one you choose, I promise. You're welcome.
Oh my god, his English voice is fun too. My goodness. I love him.
Arataki numero uno Itto, here in the flesh. Best flavor in the world? The sweet, sweet taste of victory. And that's why I've never spent a single mora on any of my snacks. I've won them all, fair and square. That's right. Don't underestimate the Beetle. They can be some of the toughest little guys around. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Want to know what's on this Beetle's diet? Sweat and tears, that's what. That's how it gets stronger. I think we can all learn something from that. Real men don't carry umbrellas. Oh boy, wow, it's really starting to pick up. Quick, come on, get yours out. Come on, quick. Hey, Raiden Shogun, is that you? Well, guess what? You're not the boss of me. Uh-huh, that's right, you heard me. Go ahead, strike me down. All right, it's time for a snowball fight. You're never gonna win, though. The sky is clear and the sun is shining. Time to get the Onikabuto out for some training. Come on, little guy, let's go. Bottom line, never let the wind get to you, especially when you got a killer hairstyle like mine. Ooh, yeah.
He does have a killer hairstyle.
Morning, sunshine. Hey, so listen, I'm fresh out of Mora, again. But hey, who needs some lousy job when we can just go find somewhere fun to hang out, huh? What do you say? Now that we've had some grub, why don't we go find somewhere to kick it for a while? Hanamizaka? Nah, boring. Yeah, no. Tenryo Commission? No. Forget it. Let's go hang around Rito.
I love him.
You hear that? Oh no! It's a ghost! Run! Psych! I got you good there. I got you, didn't I?
Oh my goodness, he's so much.
If you're tired, go ahead and call it a night. Me? Oh, don't worry. Nah, I sleep with my eyes open. Literally.
Oh my god. Probably because he's traumatized from being beaten up as a child, but we won't go there. Oh, poor baby.
So they're saying I can't hold down a real job, huh? Well, sorry to break it to you, but I'm a delinquent. That means it's my job not to have a real job. And if anyone's got a problem with that, who's got a problem with that, huh? You got a problem with that? You got a problem with... Sorry, I got a little worked up there. Where was I? Oh yeah, so work isn't really my thing, but don't worry, I don't rob or steal or anything like that. When I'm really running low on funds, I just take the odd job here and there to make ends meet. You know, like transporting stuff, delivering documents, helping businesses attract customers, just enough to keep the wolf from the door. The Oni have been through a lot to get to where we are today. And look at us now, living peacefully alongside the humans. Unfortunately, there's still plenty of people out there who've got a bone to pick with us. Change? Oh, yeah. Things are gonna change, all right. You can count on that. But I'll tell you what, it won't involve any sucking up to the humans on my part. Nuh-uh. I'm gonna let my actions do the talking. They'll come to respect me eventually.
You gotta respect it.
I always see you running around everywhere doing this and that for other people, but you're not in it for the Mora, are you? Nah, you're just straight up looking out for your fellow man. I know a true homie when I see one, and no one appreciates a homie's homie more than yours truly. Put it here, partner. You and I are gonna make a great team. I just know it.
He's so cute.
You know what? I gotta admit, I respect you. Always have. I could really see you as a member of the gang, you know? I mean, you really have what it takes. What do you say? I've even come up with a catchy title to tag on after your name. Get this. The Traveler, second to one. Get it? Because, you know, I'm numero uno, you're my number two, and together, we're the most powerful duo in the whole friggin' world, baby! Yeah, all jokes aside, I know you're on some important journey or whatever, so go ahead, get out there and do what you want to do. Just remember, the Arataki gang will always answer your call.
Oh, my baby. I love him. Oh my god.
Don't even ask. Just the thought of it makes my blood boil. Oh. First, the Shogun's army goes out and steals everyone's precious visions, which already a heinous crime, right? But then they go and stick them all over that statue with absolutely no sense of organization whatsoever.
Whatsoever.
The more powerful the vision, the higher up on the statue it should go. That would make sense, right? But no, some class A jerk in the Tenryo Commission thought it'd be funny to put my vision right at the very bottom. Come on!
Oh, he's so resilient.
If you ever have something on your mind, you can always try writing into That's Life magazine's advice column. Miss Hina always manages to come up with an encouraging and heartwarming response for all her readers. Just look at me. I used to be a lost soul, but not anymore. And it's all thanks to her. Oh, that reminds me. I managed to sign up for one of her upcoming meet and greets. Oh, I've been counting down the days. Wish it would go faster.
What? Who is this Miss Hina? I could have clicked on it earlier, but I was scared I'd spoil something, so I didn't. But I'm curious to know who this is and what this column is. I'm sure it has something to do with HOYO-MiX, because she's in charge of all the books.
Question for you. Do my horns look boring once you get used to them? Because, I was thinking of switching up the style, going for like a total overhaul, you know? I'm thinking, paint them in rainbow stripes and then strap a few fireflies on for good measure. Huh? I bet that'd turn some heads on the streets. Like, dude, you're rocking those sweet rainbow horns, man. Yeah. Oh, man, this is totally genius. I'm gonna round up the gang and get them working on it ASAP.
I will help. Rainbow horns with fireflies. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Want to know the real secret to catching Onikabuto? It's all in the eyeballs. You gotta keep those bad boys squeaky clean at all times. Make sure your eyesight's as sharp as a hawk. Trust me, when you're in the middle of a thunderstorm and the rain's coming down and the wind's blowing in your face, you gotta watch out because lavender melons and Onikabuto, well, they can really start to look the same. Believe me.
Wait, Wait, did he? We gotta listen to that one again. Did he just squeal like a hog? Did he?
Want to know the real secret to catching Onikabuto? It's all in the eyeballs. You gotta keep those bad boys squeaky clean at all times. Make sure your eyesight's as sharp as a hawk. Trust me, when you're in the middle of a thunderstorm and the rain's coming down and the wind's blowing in your face, you better watch out because lavender melons and Onikabuto, well, you can really start to look the same. Believe me, I know.
Oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Okay. Okay, let's move on.
Some of the boys have been telling me that he was the star of the show at the Vision Hunt ceremony. I'm like, are you kidding me? How come he gets his own special ceremony? Was the 100th vision supposed to be, like, stronger than the other 99 or something? Nah, that can't have been it, because, hello, they would have chosen me if that's what they were going for. I only wish I could have met Ayato sooner. He really taught me something. You can kindle the warrior spirit even in the weakest of bugs. Yep, I really took that one to heart. If it weren't for those words of wisdom, I'm pretty sure I would have given up Beetle fighting after losing for the 780th time. Yeah, I guess sometimes it takes a warrior to understand a warrior. When we're playing trading card games or battling beetles, we're always totally on the same wavelength.
780th time? Trading cards and battling beetles. Listen to me. Ayato's a secret nerd. I don't know anything about this character yet, but from this, I know that he's a nerd.
Huh. She's always showing off her fancy fireworks and toys to the kids. Well, I'm sick of it. Nobody steals my thunder. I'm the one who's supposed to be adored by the kids. Me! And that goes for you too. You're siding with me on this, okay? Huh? What do you mean you're not a kid? Details. If you're shorter than me, you're a kid as far as I'm concerned.
Itto, you're taller than everyone. Everyone's shorter than you. Oh my goodness. My cheeks hurt from laughing and smiling
Word on the
so
street
much.
is that he blocked the Muso no Hitotachi after you escaped from Tenchukaku. Seriously? Because, I mean, that is awesome. Who knows how he pulled it off? Hey, now that I think about it, he's from a fallen clan, and I'm from a fallen clan. That kinda makes us equals, huh? Yeah, so, next time someone attacks you, it's my turn to block the blade.
Aww. That's really cute. That's so sweet. He wants to protect
During the Vision
us.
Hunt decree, the Shogun had to send her top Tengu in person to get my vision off me. I mean, she must have found me to be quite the pain in the neck. But you know, she's abolished the Vision Hunt decree now, so no hard feelings, I guess. As long as she's learned her lesson, of course. Because if she pulls something like that again, this old pain in the neck will be back with a vengeance.
Vengeance, as you should. As you should. Okay, next.
I crushed that Kitsune ramen eating contest we had. Even all that fried tofu couldn't stand in my way. She didn't come close to beating me. I was, bedridden for more than a month. But you know what? I'd rather lie in bed a winner than walk away a loser. So, anyway, I had the last laugh because she had to foot the bill for 32 bowls of noodles. Ha ha!
Itto, my god. He's gonna die one day from something like that.
Yeah, she beat me during the Vision Hunt decree. I'm not ashamed to admit it. When you lose, you admit defeat. And when you screw up, you take it on the chin like a man. And anyway, let's not forget which one of us won't agree to a rematch. Her, the Tengu warrior. It's just a sumo street fight. I mean, what's she so afraid of? If she keeps snubbing me, I'm gonna have to stop calling her Kujo Tengu and start calling her Kujo Chicken. We'll see what she thinks of that.
The way he puts in the sounds of the animals. I can't with him. And I say that with the absolute intention of that I can and I will always want more of this energy.
Oh yeah, the doggy general and the resistance.
The doggy
Hey,
general?
I've got to hand it to him. He may be on the small side, but he's got quite the fighting spirit. Also, he gives off this vibe that makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Oh.
Almost as if he understands my innermost feelings. I mean, I barely met the guy, so it's kind of weird.
Listen, we're the same. I get warm and fuzzy feelings when I see and think of Goro too. So we're on the same wavelength here. We share that. That's in common.
Nobody questions my leadership in the gang. What I say goes. Except when it comes to Shinobu. She's always challenging everything I say. And not only that, all the hard-earned loot I bring back and share with everyone, she goes and returns it. But also, she gets me out of jail and out of every mess we get ourselves into, so I'll let it slide. Besides, I don't want to get on her bad side. An angry Shinobu would make my life a nightmare.
It's giving little sister energy. Like, it's definitely giving little sister energy.
All I did was give her a little pat on the head this one time when she wasn't looking, and now she pounces to attack every time she lays eyes on me. What can I say? Tanuki are adorable. What am I supposed to do? Not pat one on the head? Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. She beats you up for calling her a Tanuki too. What's up with that? I mean, a Tanuki's what she's going for, right? Sheesh. Talk about getting your fur all ruffled over nothing.
Going around patting heads of ninjas. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I know what you're thinking. I don't see it. How did this guy get to become the boss of the Arataki gang on the back of Beetle fighting and trading card games? Well, you're right. Those are just child's play. Want to know the hard skills that really got me where I am?
What?
Eating ramen standing upside down.
Okay.
Sleeping with my eyes open.
Okay.
Playing the harmonica with my nose. And swatting houseflies with my hair. Yeah, I know. Bet you see it now, huh?
Crystal clear. Wow, swatting housewives with your hair, that's actually quite an accomplishment. As someone who also has very long hair, I've never done that, but boy, does that sound difficult.
People in Inazuma have this ritual every time there's a holiday, or they move, or get sick, or whatever, where they throw beans around and chant, "Fortune beans are falling down. Send the Oni out of town. Fortune in, Oni out. Fortune in, Oni out." Ugh, the chant gets worse every time I hear it. But the street's full of beans? With my allergies? Total disaster. I gotta fix this. For every Oni out there. We're innocent, people. Quit trying to ward us off and drive us out every time there's a minor life event.
That's actually really sad. Like, I know he said it and it's like supposed to be funny, but that's genuinely horrible. Like, that's actually really horrible. I seriously hope that changes at some point, or like in an event that's addressed, because that's genuinely so shitty.
In a attempt to end human prejudice toward the Oni, I had the gang use a camera to take a picture of me showing my softer side and stick it to the message board in Inazuma City. Next thing we know, some jerks have graffitied all over it. Then, some Ashigaru blockheads from the Tenryou Commission accused me of disrupting the peace. Next, it was the Yashiro Commission, complaining it ruined the atmosphere in the area. And finally, even the Kanjo Commission got involved. They sent some lackeys over demanding advertising tax. They have no idea who the bad guys are here.
Yeah, this honestly, like, Itto constantly being misjudged and accused of shit is actually something that pisses me off. Like, I hate that he has to, like, literally deal with this shit.
In the Arataki gang, we're proud to welcome people who've experienced adversity in their lives. Don't listen to the people who call us freaks or weirdos. Every member of my gang is like family to me, and they all feel the same way. Whatever happens, the gang will face it together, both the highs and the lows.
That's so sweet. He's such a sweetheart. Oh my goodness. What a softie.
I gotta respect the Blue Oni for sacrificing themselves so that the Crimson Oni could live on. In principle, though, I'm absolutely against it. No one should have to sacrifice their own kind for the sake of a better tomorrow. Period. It's only a better tomorrow if it's a better tomorrow for everyone. We need to work together, not have everyone just focused on themselves, making their own sacrifice, trying to look cool in the process. I guess there's no change in the past. What's done is done. But from this day forward, no more sacrificing. Not on my watch. You go to sacrifice yourself, I'll stand right in your way.
That's actually so admirable. Like, it being real, that's genuinely so admirable to, like, refuse to have anybody even willingly throw themselves under the bus. His whole thing of, like, you know, like no person left behind. We're all in this together. I'm not going to allow you to do that. You're going to stay here. You're going to be with us, and we're going to make it through. Even if it's rough, we'll make it work, because getting through the day is what's most important, you know? I just love that about him.
Beetle fighting, trading card games, spinning tops, kendama, hide and seek, you name it, I can play it. What do you say? Pick one and we'll have a little contest? Just make sure you're ready to get thrashed. Granny Oni isn't an Oni at all. In fact, she's the kindest human that has ever lived. She only got her nickname because she took me in. If people have got a problem with me, fine. I don't care what other people think anyway. But I wish people wouldn't go after her because of me.
That's so fucking sad. That is so sad. And horrible of people to treat them like that. What a wonderful woman.
Lollipops are pretty much the best things ever. The candy tastes awesome, but also, it looks really cool just having a stick hanging out of your mouth. It gives me like a real punk kind of vibe. Here, you try it. Well, I am an Oni, so there's nothing I hate more than beans. Soybeans, mung beans, whatever. I hate them all. Just touching one is enough to set off my allergies, let alone eating them. We have to get people to resist this constant urge to throw beans everywhere.
We do need to fix that, because that's fucking horrible.
I haven't eaten something this good in 3 whole years.
3 years, Itto. What are you eating?
Fine, I'll let you treat me to a meal today, but know that the Arataki gang always pays its debts. Hey, are you sure you ain't trying to poison me?
Oh my god.
Ugh. Today is an important day. I had to send the gang away, otherwise they'd be accusing me of favoritism. Here, take a look at this. I got you. The greatest birthday gift combo ever. 1 top-grade Onikabuto. I'll have you know it took me 3 whole days and nights to catch this bad boy. 1 out-of-print collectible trading card that took me 300 rounds to get my hands on. And finally, a birthday song performance performed personally by yours truly.
Oh my god.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear traveler. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my god. You beatboxed. That was so good, actually, though. I guess it's also in line with canon that he has a good singing voice. That was so cute.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Woo! Better look out. I'm way stronger now. Oh, yeah. This is gonna do wonders for my win ratio.
Cute.
Feel the power, baby. Want to see me smash a boulder?
Yes, 100% smash a boulder. Yes, yes, yes.
I think numero uno just went from nickname to reality. Boom! Hey, but just because I made it to the top doesn't mean I'm gonna forget all the things you've done for me, okay? Still got your back, anytime, anywhere.
Aww. What a sweetheart. Okay, let's hear some of these.
Let's roll! Bam! Attaboy! Oni coming through! Who wants some of this? It's showtime! Can't catch me!
Oh, okay.
Alright, new toys for the boys! I'm on a roll! Woohoo! Hello, free money. Goodbye, working for a living. Never underestimate an Oni. I'm not losing, it's all part of the plan. It's just a scratch, I swear. Let me at him. Tag me in, I got this. See you at the rematch. At least I'm going down with style. My boys, I've let you down.
Oh no.
You want some of this? Is that all you got? Okay, that one hurt. Go! Hey, I wasn't ready! Step aside, Itto's back in town. I am the man! And the crowd goes wild!
Oh, I love him. I love him so much. Okay, let's go ahead. He doesn't have any extra outfits, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and read his teapot dialogue though and see what he has to say.
Hey, you're here! Finally! Welcome to Stronghold numero 2 of the Arataki gang. Is that a trick question? This is me we're talking about. Send me anywhere in the world, anywhere at all, and I guarantee you I'd be able to live there. I've slept on the streets, down at the dock, deep in the forest, pretty much everywhere. Of course, comfort-wise, the cells at the police station are up there at the top of the list.
Oh, Itto. Itto.
That was all before I met you, though. This place is something else. In fact, I'm gonna go on the record and say that the comfort level here is like 10... No, what am I saying? 100 prison cells rolled into one.
I don't want it to
Why
be
not?
like any number
They're
of prison
great.
cells.
Anyway, look me in the eyes and listen up, okay? This place is awesome.
You flatter me.
Seriously, though, I'm just telling it how it is. I think we're past the point where we need to be polite to each other all the time.
Agreed.
If it's okay with you, I might actually make this my main pad. It's a sweet deal. I'm pretty psyched at the idea of crashing here every night.
Well, you are welcome to.
Anyway, point made. Boom. I'm not gonna drag it out like some granny at a tea party. But the code of the streets says I should find a way to express my, gratitude. But, oh, I know. I can be your bouncer here.
I know how you can express your gratitude. Nope, Nikki, no. We're keeping it clean. We're keeping it clean.
Where do I start? I've been doing some thinking over the last couple of days about how I keep losing my Onikabuto fights, and, well, I'm starting to think that maybe I should just give it up now.
What?
Maybe it's time to make a clean break, you know?
No.
Stop wasting my time on things which just don't matter.
Oh.
You bet. I'm giving up Onikabuto fights for good. From this day forward, it's Fireflies all the way, baby! Not about the bugs. Like, how? Oh, are you saying I should go for a boar instead? Or a bird, maybe? Nah, too much hard work. You do have a point, though. Swapping out one kind of bug for another won't necessarily improve my odds of winning. The people? Nah, no way, not possible. The kids I battle with might talk a whole lot, and sure, there's a few pranksters among them, but they're no cheaters.
Aww.
Anyway, whatever. At the end of the day, I just haven't found the bug for me. Seems like you can't go looking for a strong companion. You've got to wait for the right one to come along.
Do you have to wait for the right person to or right bug, excuse me, to come along? Is that, yeah? I can work with that.
Luckily for me, you're not like them at all. You and I are like an absolute powerhouse together.
Agreed. 100%.
Right, there's that too. I was just kidding, of course. My mind never even went there. If we ever got into a situation where a fight was unavoidable, naturally, I'd be the one to take it for the team.
Oh, Itto. He's so chivalrous, bro.
All you'd have to do is stand back and root for me. At the top of your voice, you know, really giving it all you got. When it comes to the atmosphere, you've got to go big or go home!
Golden Retriever men, I'm here for.
All we're missing now is a catchy chant.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, I think I got something. Arataki Itto, the strongest in his class. Meet him on the streeto, he'll make you kiss his feeto.
I thought he was gonna say kiss his ass.
Sound good? Yeah. All right, let's practice it together now.
Oh boy. Okay. Next, this is the higher friendship level.
Perfect timing. Hey, there's something I need to talk to you about. Something important. Has to be face to face. So, this Adventurers Guild, what kind of things do they do? And which tasks do you normally take?
Hmm.
Ha, me? No way. You gotta be there, what, every other day? They seem to work you pretty hard, so I'm gonna put my boys on the case. Many hands make light work and all that, you know?
Oh, right, you want to help me?
Wait,
Aww.
what do you mean, oh, right? Oh, come on, that's hurtful. Where's the enthusiasm? Next time, I don't want to hear, oh, right, Itto wants to help. I want to hear, darn right, Itto wants to help. Got it?
Thank you.
I was hoping for more of a, sorry I didn't ask you to help, Itto, than a thank you.
Aww.
I know you've asked other people for help in the past, so why not me, huh? What's that about?
Aww.
I see you as a member of the Arataki gang. You do know that, don't you? Every single member of my gang is like family to me. And, you know, same goes for you.
Oh my god.
That makes this a family matter. You get it? Which means leave it to Itto.
Oh.
Don't you worry now. I've got your back wherever you go.
I believe
Whether you're cruising
that.
the city or wandering the wilds, my boys will be there.
Aww.
Except only in Inazuma. How am I supposed to protect you if you leave?
You could come with me, baby.
Guess it's time for the Arataki gang to start expanding into other nations.
Or it could be just you coming with me.
That's the spirit. That's what makes you part of my crew. Well, guess that settles it then. When I'm not around, promise me you'll carry on being a champ and living life to the max. And when I say being a champ, that means kicking some serious butt, all right? I don't care if you're playing card games or you're brawling, no losing, not to anyone.
I won't.
Good morning. It really is. Seriously, I slept like a baby last night, so I am feeling pretty pumped this morning. So, what are you up to today, huh? Need my help with anything? Whatever it is, just say the word and Itto is on the case. Wait, what? You're hitting the hay already? Oh, come on. Sleep is for the weak, not champions like you and I. Hey, want to play some hide and seek?
Hide and seek?
Playing at night takes it to a whole nother level. Seriously, I'm preparing to go full Oni on you here, so make sure you find a good hiding spot, capiche?
What? What does that mean? What does that mean, Itto? Full Oni? You're gonna go full Oni at me? Full Oni at night? I'd like to see that. What does that mean?
Oh boy, you did not disappoint. This festive street is exactly my scene. Time to get serious though. Let's pick a stall and go head to head. Winner takes it all. The loser has to run around the place 3 times while shouting to the winner, "All hail, King of the Festival!"
Oh gosh.
Whoa, check it out. This looks just like Granny Oni's place.
Aww.
Pretty sweet. The scenery's really making my day. Let's go kick back in the shade. I'll tell you all my epic tales from roaming the wilds of Inazuma.
I love him. I love him. So in terms of theories, I don't think there's many that's in the sense that we kind of already have been giving information about Itto's possible ancestors, like Arataki at the front gate, I think is probably most likely his ancestor. I do think that it's interesting that we have this dichotomy between the two colored Oni, but ultimately it doesn't matter because humans, I guess, are prejudiced in Inazuma, which is such a great look, you know, such a good look. I'm surprised that, you know, in the past it was that way and it has not changed at all in present day. Just kind of surprises me, especially since wasn't one of like A's best friends an Oni? Like was she prejudiced against with the humans? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. Or was she given like was she a special case because she was in A's court or I should say the Shogun's court, because no one really knew that A and Makoto were different. But I don't know. It just strikes me as crazy that it's the same. And I know that's, you know, it mirrors real life, that prejudice can be passed down can be disguised as tradition. But I don't know. I hope to see that change in the future. Okay, Arataki Itto, my main and my baby. I first want to just, before we get into like the warm gushy feelings, I just want to lay out my grievances, not with his character, but just with some of the shit he has to deal with. Like, this prejudice shit is so disturbing to me. And I know it's supposed to be played for laughs. Like, I get it. Like, I understand, like, oh, beans make him allergic and they throw beans everywhere. Like, I guess, like, it's funny, but like, if you really just take a second to think about it, it's really not that funny. Like, it's kind of fucked up. And the fact that it's still like that to this day, and that humans still are so greatly prejudiced against Oni, is just insane. It's insane to me, and I don't understand why it's still like that. Especially since they clearly have died out, or there's like very, very few of them now, even fewer who are willing to live among humans even. I think Itto doesn't get enough kudos for being brave enough to try and integrate himself into society without changing himself. Like, he's still proudly an Oni. He's still, you know, always is talking about his heritage, and he's proud, and he wants to earn the humans' respect, I guess, because he wants to live among them. That came from the tradition of wanting the Raiden Shogun's protection during the Archon War, I'm assuming. And you had to, like, be friendly with the humans in order to get that protection. So, I don't know. I think, if I'm going to be completely biased right now, I think it's the humans that should be trying to earn forgiveness and respect from Itto, because he's literally done nothing wrong. Like, nothing. From the beginning of his life to now, he's innocent of all crimes. I don't care what the Tenryou Commission says. Itto has never committed, like, an actual crime. Like, an actual crime. Like, murder. Or, I don't know, assault. Like, an assault as with malicious intent. I feel like the only fights Itto engages in are consensual, like a sumo fight in the streets, or a brawl, like, I don't know if does he brawl in the bars? I don't think so. I don't remember reading anything about that. But any tussle he has with the Tenryou Commission, it's because the Tenryou Commission is either wrongfully accusing him of something, they've misunderstood something and just don't give enough of a shit to research, or, like, I don't know, trace things, maybe do some critical thinking to make sure that they're actually, like, arresting him on the charges that they've charged him with, because a lot of the misunderstandings are so simple and silly. And I know that's, like, part of the supposed humor, but it also just makes the Tenryou Commission look like dicks. Like, just truly dicks. And I don't know, like, maybe that's just me being super biased, but they're really, they look like idiots. Like, you can't, how can I respect a government system, especially a police force of the government, when they act like that, when they don't even take the time to do research on cases, and they're like, well, like that one example where Itto was like, I put up like some sort of picture of me to try and, like, spread the word about my kindness, or whatever the heck he said, and then he said someone graffitied over it, and he got in trouble for someone sabotaging him. Like, that to me is super shitty. And then the Tenryou Commission didn't even care. They were just like, well, and not just them, the Yashiro Commission, so the Kamisato siblings, and the other one all got involved and all, like, persecuted him for that when it wasn't even his fault, and it was just some assholes who graffitied over his thing. And maybe he would have gotten in trouble for posting on the message board in the first place, but I highly doubt that it was, like, I don't know, anything super horrible. I don't know. I just think it's, like, all kind of unfair, and I don't vibe with that. I really dislike prejudice. I really dislike shit that's unfair or unjustified. And I just get that a lot of the shit Itto has gone through and goes through is unjustified. Like, he doesn't deserve it. And he's super resilient. Like, some people can look at him and I guess see him as, like, this silly man who doesn't take life seriously and doesn't contribute anything and is kind of a joke. But I mean, if you think about it, he's gotta protect himself, like, emotionally and mentally. Like, someone who lives in a society where they're not welcome, and that it's made very clear that there's a lot of prejudice ingrained in how their culture is against them. I mean, can you blame him for having to be overconfident to make up for the fact that most people would want him gone or wouldn't care if he left? Like, that's, I don't know, like, that's horrible. That's horrible. So of course he's gotta be his own army. He's gotta be his own cheerleading squad. And he has his gang, and like, I think they definitely provide like companionship, but it seems like Itto is the one that is kind of the rock for them. Like, he's their support system. And like, yes, Kuki does take care of like she helps get them out of jail or whatever, and like that's that's fine and that's great. But I mean, like, for the people in his gang, they are his gang members because Itto did an indescribable kindness on their behalf and treats them with respect, even though they're outcasts or misfits. And that's a rare thing, and they stick with him because of that. I know that they're described as like unintelligent, and you know, I understand they're like the comedic humor, right? They're the comedy relief. And that's fine, characters can be that, but I also think we just gotta take into account, like, if we're looking at this character, Itto's character, like, realistically, you know, that his relationship with them is, like, really important, and I think very overlooked. And I think his relationship with just people in general, how he tries so hard to get people to see him in any positive light, like he'll take anything. And I know people are like, I think people misunderstand or like misjudge him when they say that he's like, that he's egotistical, because while I definitely can see where that misunderstanding can come from, I think egotistical, at least for me, is rooted in narcissism. And while I think Itto definitely toots his own horn, it's not born from a place of like genuine narcissism. It's coming from a protective place. And while narcissism can originate from self-defense too, but I just think for Itto, it's slightly different, and he's humble when he needs to be. And there's no hesitation there. You know, when he loses a fight, he's like, take it on the chin. You admit that shit, and then you try and beat them next time or whatever. And a narcissist wouldn't be able to do that. So, I don't know. I think people kind of misunderstand Itto, or at least enjoy the lighter aspects of his character, which is wonderful. And he's funny, and especially his voice actors do a wonderful job at making him super colorful and entertaining. And you laugh, and he makes you smile. Like, that's his personality, and that's great. But I also think there's kind of a darker underbelly to Itto's character that many people kind of overlook, because he's been like, reading about his childhood was just heartbreaking. Like, as a kid, having to be run out of your village and then losing your parents and then being on your own, like being in the streets. He was an orphan in the streets, and they were saying that he like would put up fights and like lash out, but he was a child. And like when they were saying, like, before, when Granny Oni saved him, it was when he was getting beaten up by like a bunch of ruffians or whatever, I think is the term they used. And in my head, I was just imagining a group of grown-ass men beating a child. Like, that's so disturbing. It's horrible. And I just think people just don't know that about him because they haven't like read his story stuff, and he doesn't show that. Like, he definitely doesn't carry around a chip on his shoulder in that sense. He's not like, I feel like if he was more narcissistic, he would be constantly using the fact that he was like abused as a child as like an excuse to behave however he wants, but he doesn't. Like, part of his motto is like, you know, you got to put on your best face, put your pain and your misery behind you because it doesn't serve you, and you got to just keep moving forward. And I think that's a wonderful message. And again, like I said, a little overlooked. I think people don't really see that aspect of him because he's so good at hiding it. But yeah, I think there's a genuine, beautiful heart in that in that loud Oni. And I want to sing its praises because I think he's truly such a wonderful character, and like he means so much to me. Like I think this is the difference in like why I was immediately like, okay, this is my main. Like sure, he's like hot. Okay, that's fine. But like what really makes me connect with him is like I have personal, like I said earlier, like I have kind of a personal history of like a friend who was in a really bad place, and I had to, you know, be there for them, and it was really difficult for them and also difficult for me because it was scary. And Itto's discussion with Takuya, the blue Oni, mirrored that a little bit for me. And Itto's whole, you know, situation of like taking people in no matter what, like it's your character, it's who you are that really matters, and it doesn't matter what else, you know, what other else is there, who you are, where you're from. It's the core of you that matters, and that's what you should protect. And that, you know, he's always welcoming people in with open arms regardless of the situation at hand. Like I don't know, there's something really wonderful and comforting about that. Like he's so comfy, you know, as a character. Like he's a comfort character for sure, because he just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy to know that there's, you know, he embodies that idea of being the safe harbor, you know, for people, and that he can also be the safe harbor for you when you feel like shit, or if you're having a tough time. His whole message of like, no, you stay here, sacrificing yourself, leaving isn't worth it. And he called it cowardly, the cowardly way out. And again, I think that's a very harsh way of putting it, but I think, you know, the underlying message is the same, in that, you know, you have to keep trying, you have to keep pushing, and no matter how bad things get, you can always make something better for yourself. Even if it takes years, there's still, if you give up hope, then you've lost hope, and that you're doing yourself a disservice. I don't know where I'm going with this, but you know what I mean. Like I don't know, he just means a lot to me for that reason. And I think people who also really like Itto, like, and know, like, have read his lore and stuff and his character voice lines and things, I think they like know that about him, and I hope I can help educate more people, because I truly like, he means so much. And I think he's an underrated character. With all the backstabbing and nefarious secret plots and contracts and secrets and unknown twins and all sorts of stuff, with all the turmoil and drama that's going on, it's really refreshing to have at least like one character who's they are simply who they are. Like, full stop. They are exactly who they are, and they don't try to hide it, and they're kind and welcoming and safe, and I don't know, and they want to make you smile. Like, I think that's, I don't know, I really cherish that. So I think that's like my personal, very personal opinion on Itto, and why I love him so much, and why he's my main, and why he's now a comfort character of mine. But in terms of like a more, if we're like widening the scope a little, and we're getting a little less biased and more just like a subjective look at him, I think he's a really well-written character, really well executed. I would have loved to see him in the main story, but I'm not sure, like, because I think in Mondstadt and in Leeway, we encountered all the characters in the Archon quests that were playable from that region. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure we meet all the characters, and we see them in action, we see them interact, not maybe necessarily one-on-one with the Traveler, but we do get to see them in the setting. We got to see them in their strengths, you know, in the lights. I think the difference with Inazuma is we have a pretty large cast part of the Inazuma cast is not been in the Archon quest, which is confusing to me a little bit as like a player. Especially since, and I'm not just talking about Itto, but like Ayato as well. Like there's just characters that I feel like are really important to like Inazuma as like a nation and like as the story, like the overall culture, and we're not meeting these we meet them like outside of the Archon quest, and I'm sure like they're in events as well. But yeah, long story short, I just wish that we could have seen Itto in the main Archon quest because he's so neat. But yes, I don't know. I think he's a well-executed character. I think a lot of people probably enjoy Itto unless they have some sort of problem with his humor or personality or whatever, but which is valid. I mean, that's fine. But I just, it's hard for me to imagine disliking him because he's even with like a very basic understanding of his character, like he's such a fun character. But of course, that's my biased opinion. I love Itto. I think he has a great message. I think him being accepting and kind, even faced with so much prejudice and adversity directed at him, there's something really lovely about that. And I think that's why I've attached so strongly to him, is that resilience. So I'm going to stop rambling about him because if I don't stop myself, I will literally talk forever about him. But I love him so dearly, and I hope that this video has endeared him to you too. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you did, as always, I very much appreciate you spending your time with me. This was so fun. I can't believe it's finally come. I've always anticipated sharing this with you because he is my main, even now, okay? We're currently in 3.5. This is modern future Nikki, current Nikki talking. And even throughout Sumeru, Itto is still my numero uno. I have picked up another main, okay? If you've seen my latest Abyss run, you know who that is. As well as Diluc and Kaya are still, okay, my faves. But Itto is something special, all right? Itto is something special. So I'm very happy I got to finally share my thoughts on him. I had to like really rein it in because I literally could talk about him for hours, okay? And I guess technically this video is hours long, but I meant specifically like the character log bit. I was wanting to just talk and talk and talk. So I tried to rein it in, but I hope I did get across the profound thoughts that kind of bang around in my brain regarding Itto. So yes, I hope you enjoyed. My Discord and all my social links are down in the description of every video. If you do want to get a hold of me or say hello, the Discord is the best place to do that. Just at me. I'd be more than willing to chat. Everyone is really chill in Discord. We just kind of hang out and talk about whatever. A lot of the events have been very lore heavy, so we've been kind of chatting about that a little bit. So feel free to stop by. The Discord is also going to be the best place for like live updates in terms of like when I'm releasing a video or if there's a delay or whatever. That'll be the place to look. So if you want to join just to like lurk and get notifications, that's totally fine too. There's no pressure to engage if you don't want to. But if the offer is there, if you would like it. Next week is actually what is next week's video? It's either Ayato or Yay. Hold on. Okay, Ayato. Next week is Ayato. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you felt the love, okay, in this video. And I will see you guys in the next one.